Hello. Please take a moment to share. How are you doing, Jen? I hope you're doing good. I'm going to share out real quick. My stupid face. Ah, swear to God. So, okay. You've been sleeping a lot. Wow. Good job, Elspeth. Way to go. You need me to read you? Well, whatever you need, my darling. We're doing tarot card readings. It's Tarot Tuesday. We're doing tarot card readings for $10, $15, or $20, and we're doing psychic mini readings for $25. And the information's in the description box. On YouTube, you have to exit out of the live chat. Okay? Yo, Mary. Yo. What's up, Mary? How you doing, Sissy? What is up, my people? Happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you coming in. I hope y'all are doing well. It's too hot. Well, you know, it gets cold real quick. So, yo, oh, Mary, don't cry. Oh, it's never good to drink when you're sad. It's probably not a good idea. You might want to just go to sleep. That might be better. Okay. How you doing, Becky? Jennifer, here we are. You made it. I'm so happy for you. Look at you. Here on time. Better than I did. That's much better. You can laugh and drink. I don't think people should cry and drink. That's probably not a good idea. Hi, Karen. So that's what we're doing tonight, y'all. And it's if you're interested in a private reading, just putting this out there for everybody that clicks on the live, because sometimes people just click on for a few minutes. The information is at the bottom of the description box of the video. Okay, so you can message me on Facebook or you can contact me through my website, mistythemedium.com. You're all the way from IE. Is that Ireland? Is that what that means? Peggy Sue! Peggy Sue! You saw a big old black bear coming home today. No way. That is awesome. Hi, Julie. And now she's laughing because she lost her best friend. Oh, Becky, I'm dying. You're killing me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tracy. Okay, Jen said she said payment for a reading. I love you guys. I don't know what I would do without all of y'all. I swear. Is that a crying face or a laughing face? I don't know. Sandra said she just sent for a reading. Okay, let me write down Jen, Sandra, Neville's. And I'm waiting for Judy Nails. I was doing readings earlier today, and I was getting her cards, right, and all my electricity went out, and I was like, and then it came back on, and come to find out, she had asked her dad to send a message to her in heaven, and he was an electrician, so I thought that was crazy. So anyway, Okay, we're doing Jen. Jen. Jen wants to do cards for 20. And Miss Sandra wants to do a spirit message. You got it, ladies. Thank you, Peggy. This is my original color. This is the original. So, yeah. So, anyways, when I got my stuff back on, I messaged her and I was like, hey, I'll send you your cards. And I sent her her reading, and it was very relevant and all this. Yeah, it's crazy. No mails for what, Mike? Hello, Mike. Thanks for coming in. We love having men around. We got to have that dominant energy, or not so dominant, just, to each their own, man. Right? The divine masculine or divine feminine, whichever you prefer to be. It's fine. All right, Miss Jen, do you have a specific? He's the token male. You're my biggest fan. Oh, Mike, you're so sweet. Becky says he's the token male. I love it. Males are definitely welcome here. We do not discriminate against penises. We do not. Okay, Jen, do you have a specific question for your cards? Whatever comes to me. You got it, my love. Hi, Melanie. How are you? Yes, Mike, we love having guys around. You never know when you're going to need a light bulb fixed or something from a high shelf. You never know. Hi, Judy. There you are. Yes, I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. Judy has cards coming to her as well. She paid earlier and I got disconnected. I had trouble connecting to Judy to give her cards over Messenger. So here she is. What do we have from Miss Jen this evening? What does Jen need to know? Deputy shoe shop manager looking for an American bride. Well, if you had an American bride, you wouldn't have a wonderful job as a deputy shoe shop manager wherever you're at. That's right, Elspeth. Share out if you're kind, if you appreciate me. I appreciate you. What do we have for Miss Jennifer? Choose for Jennifer. I see you. Whew. Jennifer, some heavy things happening over there. My goodness. Okay. Hey, Facebook user. Honestly, Elspeth, what's wrong with it? All right, Jen. I don't know why I keep calling you Jennifer. I know your name is Jen. Why do I keep doing that? Why am I doing that, Jen? What is going on? It's nonsense. My gosh. Where is my life? How come Facebook never? What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. Amber Heard is free at the moment. Does Sarah think she would be interested? Well, I mean, that's completely up to you, right? Probably not a good idea. She seems a little batshit crazy to me, but I think most actors are. Okay, Tabitha. Tabitha is a Facebook user. Oh my gosh, y'all are midgets. I mean that in the nicest way. Y'all are tiny people and you're adorable. Elspeth is 4'10" and Janet is 4'8" and you're precious. I'm 5'9" and I could just pick you up and carry you around. Janet's like, oops, maybe she's not 4'8". I don't know why Tabitha, I don't know. I see it on my phone and that's all that matters. I know who you are. Okay, Jen. Jen, are you in YouTube land still or did you pop over to Facebook? 5'2" with shoes on. Melanie's a tiny person too. Oh, you guys are so cute. You guys are so precious. I don't know what's happening for Jane. Oops. Oh, well, I'm the kind of person that still calls them midgets, even though, society has pressured people to call them other things. I don't care. I just do me. You suddenly feel tall at 5'2¾". Becky, I'm dying at the 3/4 that you stuck on the end there because that's amazing. Yes, Michelle, I was doing a reading. For a woman. I was getting her cards. I had just gotten her cards and I was about to start telling her what her cards were and all my electricity went off. And come to find out, when I sent her cards over Messenger, she had asked her dad in heaven to give her a sign that he heard her, and he was an electrician. So making all the electricity go off was a sign for sure. Your electricity is bugging out right now. Okay, we're gonna take a moment. You used to be 4'11¾", but you shrunk. Oh my! So that was very wonderful, and I'm glad I was able to give her that message. Now we need to talk to Jen. Jen. Yes, and I was like, and it took forever for my router to reset, and I was like, well, I just have 2 readings left, so I'll just go ahead and do them over Messenger instead of waiting. But one of them I couldn't get a hold of her for a while, and so she's going to get her reading tonight. Everybody's shrinking, not me. I'm growing. Okay, let's see what we have for Jen. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you what the cards are, and then I'll pick them up as I use them. Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups, 8 of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Cups reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Lover's card in reversed, the Moon card, and the World card in reverse. So the last 4 cards of your reading are major arcana. So that means that you're approaching a precipice of a situation. You're approaching the point of no return where you have to make a choice. You have to make a decision about your future. Okay. But where we're at right now, we're kind of, it's almost like it's almost like you're taking back control of your emotions. It's almost like you're getting yourself back under control. It's like you've been out of sorts, you've been a mess, you've been just emotionally distraught. You could have gone through a period of depression, um, or just feeling completely out of sorts. It just feels like you were completely out of sorts to me. But now it feels like we're going in. We're starting to have more control over everything. You know how it is when you kind of spiral. When you kind of spiral out of control, and then there comes a point where that spiral slows down, and you can kind of like, oh, wait, my emotions are way out of control, and you become aware of what you're feeling, and then you kind of look at what's caused that to happen, and then you kind of get control of yourself again. So here we are with your Eight of Wands, and this is your horses. These are your horses getting control of yourself again. Okay, we're like moving on a fast track to really communicate between your heart and mind, because this is what's going on. We're gonna do something about this. All right, because this is the energy we're moving towards right now. You have your King of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. So this is all about you empowering yourself, about finding your security within yourself, financial security within yourself, feeling safe within your body, safe within your world, safe within your home. Okay, it just feels to me like you have realized that you're the only person that can keep you sane, is the word that I'm hearing. Like, you're the only person that can fix this for you. Okay, because when we've been depending like I've got 3 cards here, all right, that are, it's interesting. All right, yes, I'm taking over myself. Yes, this is what it feels like. It feels like things have been really out of control. And I want you to see the cards here. We have the Two of Cups in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Lovers in reverse. These are all in reverse. So it feels to me like you've been really stuck. You've been really like waiting for, and I hate to say it, but I feel like this is all about your husband, Jen. And I think you understand that. I think you know that this is all about your husband, right? And you trying to get him to help you, trying to get him to be a team with you, trying to get him to get on board with you, and to be a unit again. But I feel like there's been a lot of damage to the unity in your relationship with the loss of your daughter. Like, it feels to me like I feel like you've been through the emotional ringer. Like, it's been up and down, and then you were okay for a little while, and then you weren't okay. It's like it's just this, it sneaks up on you, and it catches you off guard, and then it just kind of pulls you into this whirlwind of emotion. And it's like you're reaching out a hand for him, and you're asking him to help you. Yes, it has sort of long distance in the same house. Yeah. It's like you're asking him to grab your hand, and it just doesn't feel like he's there for you, and it just feels like there's a complete disconnect between the two of you, honestly. It feels like the emotional bond that you had, and maybe your daughter was the glue in your relationship. I don't really know. I don't really know like how long you were in your relationship before you got pregnant and had a child, but it feels like the way that it has like come apart so quickly. It just feels like that perhaps she was the glue that kept you together. You think she was? I think so too. And now it's like there's nothing holding you together. You know what I mean? So the last 2 cards that, like I said, you had 4 major arcanas. 4 major arcanas coming out. It just feels to me like the last thing that we need to do here is we need to tap into our intuition, because it feels like everything has been turned up on its head, or will be turning up on its head in the very near future. And that it just feels to me like this is This is a cycle that just keeps happening to you, and it's going to continue. This cycle is going to continue until you start tapping in to what you know in your heart you are supposed to do moving forward. What? What do you mean, is your brother okay? What do you mean? Hi, Mel. Hi, Karen. This has to do with your brother? I didn't see anything about your brother here. Unless you're thinking about going to see your brother or hearing from him. Oh, he passed last week. Oh, this is why you've been sad. Because you're grieving again. Is that correct? Is this why you've been sad? Yeah. It's totally understandable, especially when you just, especially when you're already in a place where you're not feeling safe, right? And then you have a major loss like that, and it just pushes you off of your kilter again. It's totally understandable. Mike, you stop that right now. Susan, I will give you $0 to go fuck yourself. I said that the nicest way I could think. Sorry, I don't put up with anyone's bullshit today. Hi, Katha. Why do people have to be so gross? Thanks, Mike. Yeah, Susan, go kick rocks. Why, thank you, Janice. Okay, so, Linda, you're not cursed. So anyway, Susan is a POS. Why do you just go and attack people you don't even know? Like, that's such a horrible thing to do. It's truly, truly reaching, grasping at straws of attention. Carolyn, we don't go into other people's lives and do readings. We don't do that. Okay. Why, thank you, Janice. And it's good to see you. I'm glad I don't have the same name as you anymore, Janice. But Miss Jen, of course, your brother has made it to the other side just fine. All right. And I am available, like I said, for mediumship readings. I posted a special just for my friends. Look, today, come here. Today, I posted a special just for people that I'm friends with on Facebook. So go look at my profile and see if you want to get that special. Okay? Go look at it. All right. All right, Jen. Psst, Jen. Psst. I never do that. I never, ever, ever post specials on my profile, or I share my lives, of course, but I never post anything just for my friends. But I felt the need to do that today. I sure did. And maybe it was for you. Maybe it's for you. Maybe it's for you. Maybe it's for you. You. I don't know. It's the smallest person who feels big trying to stand on someone else. That is very true. I have to say. Okay, now that we've got Jen finished, what did I do with my pen? Jen, I hope that helps you, dear. Well, I don't know, Linda. I know you're just saying, Caroline, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Judy, we're going to do your cards real quick. We get caught up. Okay? Judy. 2 more. Judy. Hello, Judy. Do you have a specific question for the cards, Miss Judy, or whatever comes through for you? Absolutely. It makes me sad, but I won't see what I used to just tell everybody. I used to tell everybody, and those of you who've been watching me for a long time, I used to tell everybody who would come on people's lives or my lives, started talking smack or whatever, just send them love because they obviously need it. But it just got to the point where I see so many people respond to those little jabs of hate, and I feel like it's just creating an energy that doesn't even need to be here, right? Just doesn't even need to be here. So I just nip it in the bud, shove it out, goodbye, get out of here. We're not contributing to that, right? Just not contributing to that. What do we have for Miss Judy? My whole deck just fell down. Hold on a second. What in the name of all that's holy? Very first card is the sun. Look how gorgeous. She's beautiful. Love it. Most people that have COVID turned out to be just fine, Linda. My Facebook page for private reading is not working. What do you mean? The link for private reading? Okay, try it without the services at the end. Try to just go to the page and click on the services tab at the top of the page. Is that what you're talking about, or is it the link? Hi, Shirley. Ooh, there goes 2. All right, we'll take them. Lots of pentacles here. Only feed the good wolf, not the bad one. That's right. The link isn't working, so try to use just the, try to just click on my name at the top of this broadcast. You should be able to click on it like a link, and then the services tab is going to be right underneath my top photo. How do you get a reading? Hi, Shirley. To get a reading tonight, we're doing tarot cards because it's Tarot Tuesday for $10, $15, or $20. Or if you would like a psychic reading of any kind, and I have a variety of services. Right now, nothing shows on the services. Son of a bitch. Facebook is blocking me. I'm telling you, like, I've had people reach out to me like, oh, I miss seeing your lives. And I'm like, I'm still doing lives. What are you talking about? And then they're just, they've unfollowed and they didn't even know it. Okay, hold on a second. Mary paid for 5 cards. Okay, Mary, I'm going to write you down. Where's my pen again? Mary Jacqueline. Mary J. 5 cards. You got it. Okay. That's crazy. Hi, Sunny Girl. Thanks for watching on YouTube. We're live streaming to Facebook and YouTube. So if you see me talking to people that aren't there, it's because they're in Facebook land. Oh, what do you mean by if someone has COVID? Linda, that's obviously not what I said at all. Okay, I know you're upset, but please listen. Most of the people, I would hazard even to say almost all of the people who are getting COVID right now turn out to be just fine. Okay? We've gone through so many strains of it that it has weakened over time. And if your daughter takes care of herself and she gets plenty of rest, drinks some orange juice, takes care of herself, she's going to be okay. All right? Your first name is Jackie. But you had a crazy boyfriend. Oh, girl, I feel you on that. Mike, stop yourself right now. Mike, stop it. Stop it, Michael. Man, those Brits have a quirky sense of humor, I tell you what. Yes, Kathleen says she had it a few weeks ago, and your daughter will feel better soon. And I agree with that. I feel like she'll be okay. Of course, you're her mom, and you're gonna worry. As a mom, that's what we do. Who's full of shit, Carolyn? Brits? Brits are? Sherry! Everybody tell Sherry happy birthday. She's a very young 57 today. Happy birthday, Miss Sherry. All right, Judy, I got all your cards. I had 2 fly out at the end, so we're going to get 9 cards instead of 8. Bonus. Happy day, happy day. Okay, Miss Katha, page not found. Okay, everybody, please just send a message to my page if you're interested in getting a private reading with me, if you're friends with me or not friends with me. Just send a message to me either personally on Messenger or on my page, and I will get it all set up with you when the live is over, okay? Thank you so much. I don't know why Facebook is doing that. Facebook is a dick. It's a very small dick, but it's a dick. Okay. Overcompensating. You know what I mean? Okay, Miss Judy, we're starting out with the Sun card, and I love it. It's the best card. It's the best card of the tarot deck. Everything is coming up. Beautiful sunflowers, wealth and abundance. This card represents a lot of wealth and abundance. She's got a baby there, so new opportunities coming into your life. I don't know if you're young enough to have babies, but if you're not young enough to have babies, it means something new is being birthed in your life, okay? I understand that you've been struggling a lot lately with physically manifesting things in your life, and it feels like you've been working really hard and putting a lot of time and energy into something, and you're just about ready to quit. It's like it feels like your daughter is due at the end of the month. Babies! Oh my God! Look, and if we look at this the right way, it could be like the 19th, or what I was seeing was the 29th. So you never know. We'll see. What date am I hearing? I'm hearing like the 21st. So we'll see what happens. Anyways. Honestly, who's not sharing out? Shh, they can hear you. Sorry, our bird's house. Honestly, I don't like the CIA. I'm probably my live is probably going to get canceled right now, but Facebook is a CIA operation. They know everything about you because they just collect your data and spy on you. And that's why they do these little, show me how you looked 10 years ago and how you look now, so they can just keep track of. Anyway, let's not get into that. We're doing cards for Judy. Judy. I'm going to get Facebook canceled. Watch. If I get Facebook canceled, you can find me on YouTube, Misty the Medium. Okay? If I get kicked off one platform, I'll go on my other one. That's just for all y'all, because I'm talking about stuff that we're not supposed to talk about. We're not supposed to talk about how Zuck just admitted to Joe Rogan, that the FBI told him to hold the Hunter Biden information for a solid week right before the election. We're not talking about that. We're not talking to the guy that runs Facebook admitting that the FBI colluded to interfere in a presidential election. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Judy, shh, we're not talking about that. Okay. So it feels like you've been working really hard trying to manifest something, but it's almost like you're stressed about it. You're stressed out about it. You're worn out. You're tired. It feels there's a lot of being physically drained. Physically drained. Okay, Judy? It feels like we're just exhausted. And I get that. I totally feel that. And this 10 of Swords is coming in telling you that you're just mentally done. You're mentally done. You're ready for this to be over. I just don't want to do this anymore. I'm just so tired of feeling this way. I'm so tired of the pain. I'm so tired of the disappointment. I'm so tired of all of the bullshit that comes along with this thing that I've been struggling to manifest. Does that make sense to you, Judy? And it just feels to me like like I even can hear you being like, I just can't do this anymore. I just don't have this strength. I just don't have this strength to do this anymore. I'm just tired. I'm exhausted. Very spot on. And I feel that. I feel that in your soul. And you know what? It's totally okay for you. It's totally okay for you to quit. It's okay. You don't have to keep trying to do something that it feels like you're beating your head against the wall. You don't have to do that. If you're trying and trying and trying and trying to achieve some goal or a relationship or some kind of job status, whatever this is you're trying to achieve, and it seems like the whole world is against you, it seems like the universe is against you, and you just can't make any headway, maybe you're not supposed to. Maybe the universe has been trying to give you a sign over and over and over and over again. Hey, this isn't for you. But you've just been stubborn, you know? Maybe it's okay to not be great at everything. And there are going to be things that we try to do in our life that we fail at, and that's okay too, you know. I wouldn't be here doing this. I didn't start my life saying, "Oh, I'm going to be a medium when I grow up." I didn't do that. And I know every single one of you didn't start your life saying, "Well, I'm going to be this when I grow up," and that's what you're doing. Like that's not usually how it works. And maybe we try careers and we try things on and we see how they fit and they just don't fit right. And that's okay. And now you know. Now you know. Well, this isn't for me. Right? And that's okay. But the sun card coming out here saying, "Hey, look what all you've been through. Look, you tried everything you could possibly try. You worked diligently at this. You did everything that you could do to turn this situation around." Is this a relationship, Judy? What is this? What is this talking about here? Carolyn's like, "No, we're not talking about that. Do the reading." Carolyn, yeah, STFU, woman. Okay, I will. I'll STFU. A relationship. I thought so. And it just feels to me like you have done everything that you could possibly do. Like you have given it your all. You have given it your absolute all. And nothing can take that away from you. You have done everything that you can possibly conceive of. Everything. And it's okay to admit, maybe this just isn't for me. I have tried this shoe on every way I could. I have tried this relationship on forwards, backwards, left, right, and center, and none of it works, right? And it's okay to walk away, a quitter or a loser. But really, have you lost? If it's not working for you, and let's be honest, y'all. Let's 100% be honest right now that the relationships of our heart control our life. You know that, I know that. If you're not in a relationship and you just have children, that controls your life. Your romantic relationship controls your life. And if you're alone, the relationship with yourself controls your life. So knowing that our love relationships control our life and being in a relationship that has not worked for you is not working for you, no matter how you try, you have to finally admit, you have to swallow your pride, and you have to admit, this is not for me. This is obviously not for me. It doesn't fit me no matter how I try to put this piece into this puzzle. It doesn't match up. It's not right. So take that, Judy. Okay? Take that message for you, my love. Spirit is telling you it's okay to walk away a quitter. It's okay. All right? It's okay to quit when nothing you do works. It took almost 4 years for me to accept that, because I know where you are and I know how it feels, and I tried everything I could try. Ooh, Kath is getting philosophical on us. You can't hold gold with hands full of brass. Speak the truth, sister. Let go of the one that is not right so the one that is right can come into your life. Alrighty, let's get back to work. Now that I've done my spiel, everybody needed to hear that. I'm so glad you got to hear that today. I'm glad you did. Mike, stop it right now. You stop it right now. Hey now. Hey, we welcomed the mail into the room, and look what happened. Too funny. Oh, come on in. Come on in, Mike. She wouldn't swallow her pride. Stop it right now. I see you, Mike. Michael? Okay. God, I swear to God. Y'all kill me sometimes. I swear. I just can't even. Okay, next. Next. Lord have mercy. Okay, next we have Sandra. Honestly, Mary. What is Michael? Michael. You stop that right now. You're going to get us all sidetracked. Okay, what else have we got here? Oh my, 5 million messages. Hold on. Okay, Jacqueline. Mary J, I got you. Okay. Katha, I got you. I got you, Miss Katha. See what else. Good Lord. Jen. What the F? Huh. Did I write it wrong? Hold on, let me look. Thank you, Xylon. I appreciate you. How are you doing, honey bun? Facebook.com, Misty the Medium 2. Facebook.com, not mistythemedium.com/services. The Misty the Medium is going to give you my email address and my phone number to contact me personally if you want to set up a reading. Okay? Honestly, I'm squirreling. It's good to see you. You still have 3. Okay, Sandra's here. Sandra, how can I help you? What kind of psychic services can I offer you tonight? I know you paid for a psychic reading. What can I do for you? I am a medical intuitive, which means I can scan your body for medical issues, let you know whatever I see there. Okay, Jennifer. What? And you want to do a personal reading. Okay, you got it. And Jennifer wants cards. Jennifer. Okay, and then what? Okay, Jennifer, I got you. First time here, so don't know what all you do. Okay, let's talk about it, Sandra. Okay, so I am a seer, so I see past, present, and future. So if you would like to know how a situation is going to turn out for you, or what the next couple of months are going to look like for you, or if you're not in a relationship, who you're going to end up with, I can tap into your energy and go down the most likely timeline that's present at this time, based on the decisions that you've made and the patterns that you've made throughout your life here, and I can see what's coming up for you in any area of your life. Okay. I can talk to your loved ones who've passed over. I can talk to your spirit guides and ask for guidance from them. I can do past life readings. I can connect your energy and see what past life energy is coming up for you and how it connects to your current timeline. I can do all kinds of things. I can also send healing to you if you have an issue in your body that needs some healing. So how can I help you? Facebook would collect a big bunch of boring from me. Decorum. Yes, I'm a lady in disguise, Mike. Hello, Miss Chandra. Thanks for coming back, girlfriend. I got booted earlier. The universe gave me a big zap of electricity. My whole house went out. And then it popped back on and you guys were gone because my router reset. And then it was just craziness. Craziness. Oh, my coffee's cold. Okay, guys. We can do this. Cold coffee's good. Cold coffee's good. Cold coffee's good. Disgusting. Let's go with what is coming up with my future. Okay. She can do almost anything. Ashley! Hello, how are you? How's it going, honey bun? It's good to see you. Okay, what's coming up for Sandra Nevels? Let's see what we get, Miss Sandra. I'm going to connect to you if that's all right with you. Hello, Elena. Come on in, y'all. Just switching gears, y'all. Just switching gears. Sandra, do you normally have allergies this time of year or over the next few months? I'm getting a lot of pain in my nose, and it almost feels like from rubbing it so much or from blowing my nose so much. And so I'm wondering if this is something that normally happens to you. What else? Are you coming up on winter where you are? I don't know where you're located, but I'm seeing you in like a winter hat. And I don't know if this is just because of the cold. I just feel like I have to rub my nose hurts a lot. Yes. Okay. I gotta have a funny message. Whoops! I just spilled the cup. There was a couple sips on the bottom. Look what you made me do. Hey, Barb. You have allergies. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm connecting to the right person here. Do you live in a city, in a big city? Because I'm seeing you driving in a big city. It feels like a big freeway, and I'm seeing a lot of big buildings. So if you don't currently live in a big city, I feel like you're going to be traveling either to a big city or through a big city in the next 2 months. This almost feels like a commute. Do you work in a big city? You don't. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing for you. I'm seeing for you traveling to a big city. There's really tall buildings. It feels like a really big city. We're getting out of the car. You're not driving. I think somebody else is driving you because you're getting out of the passenger side of a car and you're looking up at a very tall building. You have to go in this building. It feels like an office building, like a fancy office building. You're meeting with a man. He's got a suit on. I don't know. It kind of feels like a lawyer to me. He feels like a lawyer. It feels like some kind of a legal meeting, something about a legal situation. It feels like I don't feel like you're in any bad shape here. Okay, it doesn't feel bad to me. It feels like here, like some kind of a settlement. What is this? Explain this to me. You're here to sign some papers. This even could be like if you're selling a house or something and the real estate company has an office in a big tall building. It just feels legal. It feels like some kind of contract or something that you're releasing. It's not costing you. It's not negative in any way. Feels like a good thing to me. You feel happy when you're leaving. You're smiling. And it's like the person that brought you, they were just like circling around until you were ready to leave, because parking in the city is a nightmare, right? um, they pull up and you're very excited. I don't know what this is about, but it feels like a good thing. There's some kind of opportunity coming here for you, Sandra. As far it's like being released from a burden or selling something. I can't really explain this. I'm having a hard time pinpointing the energy of it per se. Do you have very short hair, Sandra? These pictures are so darn small, I can't tell. Could it be someone else? No, ma'am. It is absolutely you. It is absolutely you that I'm connecting to. This is for Sandra. This is for Sandra. Becky. You just cut it off. Okay. This is absolutely for you. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this is some kind of, it's really exciting because I'm seeing you. I feel like, honestly, though, this is not over the next couple months. If it's coming into winter where you are, the ball, like this, whatever this is going to start in the next couple months. But the finality of it, the signing, whatever this is that you're signing, is not going to be until the weather is warmer. All right, because I'm seeing you in like a long, flowy kind of like a spring summer skirt or dress, and it's breezy but it's not cold. You're wearing like a short sleeve or like a halter top type. It's not winter time when this is finalizing. Whatever this is starting in the next couple of months, and it's not going to finalize until spring or summer, like right in there. I would have to say probably late May. Yes, late May is when I'm seeing. Okay. So keep that in mind. This is a big deal though. You're very excited when you're leaving here. It's like, and you practically run up to this car and get in, and you're hugging whoever this person is that's driving you. This looks like a male. Are you in a relationship? Do you have some kind of a talent or something that you've been working on lately? Do you have some kind, you're not in a relationship. Do you have some kind of something about yourself that is marketable, that is licensable, something about yourself that would be worth money to somebody else, like signing a record deal, or flipping houses, or yeah, it could even be some kind of inheritance. Like it feels to me like you're celebrating when you're walking out of this very tall building in a big city. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. Please embrace any opportunities for growth that you get coming up in the next few months. Okay, Sandra, because I feel like these are going to lead to this point here. This timeline that you're on right now is a really good one. It might not seem like it because of things that have happened. Or writing a book, sure. Signing with a publisher, sure. Sure. Anything like that. Mike, you stop it right now. Um, but it feels to me like there's a really good thing coming up for you here. So work on your creative activity, work on things that are going to push you further financially. Like your creative outlets, all y'all, your creative outlets are the key to your abundance, just so you know. Your creative outlets are the key to your abundance. All right? Keep that in mind. Okay, Sandra? So, the winter, we're going to be building. We're building through the winter, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing you building through the winter. I'm seeing you writing things. I'm seeing you like working through the hibernation season, so to speak. So I don't know if you write poetry, if you write books, if you sing, if you're a songwriter. I don't know what idea you have that you are going to be banking on come spring, but it's definitely yours. All right. It could even be like copywriting something or coming up with an invention. Okay. Just make sure you allow your creative energy to flow this winter. Okay. Hi, Delana. Got booted. Elspeth, I know. I couldn't find my own dang live. I was like, where the hell? Where am I? I don't even know. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Sandra. And I hope that comes true for you. I hope with all of my heart that you get the most amazing breakthrough this spring. I'm really super excited about it. Remember what I said. Look, Sandra. Look, Sandra. 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 I'm very good at my job. This is what I do full time. This is my full time profession, and I'm very good at my job. And I know you're new here and you don't know that yet, but all of these other people have been watching me for years and they know how accurate my readings are. Okay. So just trust that this is for you and that this is coming for you. And this winter, you need to let your creativity flow. Write down whatever ideas you get. Okay, because something's going to pay off for you. Okay, something's going to break this cycle. Okay, for you. Okay. Hi, Brandy Joe. Linda, my darling. Look, Linda, I believe in Karmic cycles, I don't believe in curses. Okay. The difference being that your family and yourself puts yourself in these karmic cycles of things that keep happening over and over and over again. And once you become aware of it, you can put a stop to it. Okay. So if you're aware of every bad thing that has happened to you in the last 5 years, and you're not sitting there figuring out what all those situations have in common, so you can stop that from reoccurring again, then you are your own curse. Okay. You are in control of your life. Nobody else. Nobody else has that power over you. You are a sovereign being, the ruler of your own soul. Okay? That's all I can tell you. Okay, so hi, Chris. Hi, all the new people. Come in, come in, come in. That's right. That's right, Mary. It will come. Okay, Mary, it's time for your cards. I'm not going to wear my glasses because I can see just fine at the moment. Okay. Let's see what we have for Miss Jackie. Miss Mary Jackie. Mary Jackie. Hi, Colleen. Welcome to all the first timers. Come on in. Give the video a like. Give a little bit of love. Share out to your friends. You never know who's going to need a message. Maybe somebody is looking for some good spiritual guidance. I mean, who are you to judge? Right? How many readings in front? Just a couple. Just a couple, Barb. Yeah. Okay. Well, come on in, have a seat, pop a squat. Let's chillax together. What did you have for dinner? I made cheeseburgers and tater tots. I didn't go out to eat. I cooked at home. I'm so proud of myself. Your middle name is Mary. Miss Jackie. Jacqueline Mary. What do we have for Jacqueline Mary? Meatballs, potatoes, and pizza. Ooh, Amanda. Pizza. Ooh, yummy. I love pizza. Okay, what do we have for Miss Jacqueline? I don't want all that. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. There we go. Hello. Hello. Cards are going crazy over here. Do I lay the cards in a pattern to read? No, ma'am. I do not stuff chicken breast. Ooh, how did it turn out? Was it good? Pork chops, mashed potato, and gravy. Ooh, that sounds great. That sounds really amazing. You love my card action? Wah, wah, wah. Two more cards for Miss Jackie. Was it the best? That sounds so good, honestly. One more card for Miss Jackie. Well, there you are. All right, I got your cards, Miss Ma'am. Let's see what happens. I'm trying to make. I have too much stuff on my desk. Hi, Katrina. Chicken Marsala, Peggy Sue. I love me some chicken Marsala. Down, puppy. Katha, I love you. Chicken Marsala. That's where it's at. I love mushrooms so much. Oh my God. Okay. Jackie. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Amanda, right? Like, oh man, I love that so much. I'm very stuffy tonight, so I don't know if this was just the last person that I connected to or what, but I'm very stuffy tonight. So if y'all are stuffy, I'm so sorry you're going through that. That's true. You have the Knight of Cups coming out in reverse, very first card. So this is like holding back your emotions, keeping things in, burying things within yourself. Then you have the Sun card in reverse, which is telling me that you're keeping good news to yourself. You're keeping holding on to anything good in your life, grasping at it, trying to keep it in your life. Seven of Wands in reverse with the Five of Cups, the Moon in reverse, and the Two of Swords. It feels to me like you... Okay, my darling, real talk. All right, Jackie? It feels to me like you have an emotional attachment style that has been forged by trauma in your life, where you have maybe some abandonment issues. Okay, and so you're holding on to people, holding on to things so very tightly because you don't want to lose them, because we don't like those feelings. However, it's causing you to not know whether or not people truly want to be in your life, and it's making you doubt, the authenticity of the relationships that you have. Okay. And so it's like you ask yourself, do they really want to be with me? Do they really like me as a friend? Are they really my best friend, or are they just saying that because I do so much for them, because I give so much to this relationship and I tell them how much they mean to me? Like, you don't believe anything that people tell you because you feel like they're only there because you want them there. Like, you've convinced everyone that they need you. And so you're questioning your own worth to everyone, and your emotional attachments make it very hard. It's more job related. I'm not being valued. Yes. Like, I see that. Okay. I can see that very clearly, that you are questioning your worth. And so your emotional attachment to your job is, oh, look, you can't see it, but 33 viewers, 33, 33, 33, 33, 33, angel number 33. Hold on. I was just talking about the emotional attachment to your job. Let's see what this angel number means. $33, 33. The angels, you may be in the beginning stages of a spiritual awakening, and your angels are sending you guidance that they are near. They're reminding you that when we open our hearts and minds to the blessings of the universe, we ourselves open up to limitless possibilities. Okay, limitless possibilities. So, should you leave this company if you don't feel valued, and you've made yourself clear with your boss, like, look, I deserve more money, or I go above and beyond. 100% of the people who go above and beyond in their job without being asked to will not be rewarded in this day and age. Period. End of story. Because people, this is a very upside down world that we're living in right now. Okay. This is a very upside down world, where yes means no and no means yes, and anything in between doesn't matter. Okay. That's where we're at right now. And if you don't feel valued in your job, you need to ask yourself, how much have I been contributing to this? Like, have I been going above and beyond for this place, hoping that they will recognize the person that overachieves? Like they don't get, no, you are not stepping on my keyboards. Go away, Jackson. Meow, 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 meow. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that, Jackie. I don't know why. I really don't. I know there are a lot of contributing factors to people staying in jobs. We like having the job security. It's interesting because in the time that I have been alive as a person, and I don't know, older people, maybe you can pipe in here. I'm 46. Um, I cannot recall a time when I have been alive that I have seen so many people looking for workers. Like I don't recall a time when the job force had this much power in the market. Like I really don't recall. And maybe that's just because I'm only 46. I don't know. But I feel like people who are so worried about not finding another job, not finding a job with equivalent or more money, I feel like this is an irrational fear. I feel like this is a very irrational fear, especially in this economy where not not only are there people are not working by choice. Okay. The global lockdowns really shifted the collective consciousness in ways that I can't, there's so many ways that I can't even begin to explain to you, but people are choosing not to do certain types of work anymore. So it's really, you have the power in this market. Okay. If you are a good employee, if you're knowledgeable about what you're doing, and even if you're not, Jesus Christ, anybody can walk into a friggin' McDonald's and make $17 an hour. And I don't understand that, but that's how it is right now. So obviously, you're going to be worth more than that if you are actually in a career and you're able to do a specific skill. Um, don't, I think you should have high expectations. Jackie? Yeah, they started to smell the roses. Yeah. So it feels to me like if you are not valued in your job and you have not felt valued in your job, there are other companies out there who are desperate for people like you, who are willing to pay you what you're worth. And maybe you should look around and see. Just put some feelers out. Put some feelers out and see what other companies, I'm sure you do. Put some feelers out. Maybe there's something you would rather be doing. Why don't you look into other areas and see, if you have all these beautiful gifts, maybe doing something else. They're paying $23 at Burger King, Subway, and so many more. Yeah, Peggy Sue, it's crazy. Put some feelers out, and maybe it's time for you to change jobs. Maybe it's time for you to find something that kind of soothes your soul a little bit better than this does. Okay, something that makes you feel valued, something that makes you feel appreciated. All right. All right. Yes, now is the time for change for everyone. Absolutely. Okay, speaking of that, Miss Katha, it's your turn for cards. Do you have a specific question? The work ethic is destroying our youth. No one wants to work in our area. Honestly, it's the youth that are the ones that don't want to work, honey. That's really what it is. Parents created a generation of entitled people, and they feel like they don't have to work for what they have. And so, needless to say, the next generation is going to have a lot of struggles, and then the generation after that will be a stronger generation, will it not? You want a medical? Okay, but you sent $20. I thought you wanted cards. The medical readings are 25. All right, we'll do it. No big deal. Let me get some water. Sorry about that. I made a mistake. All right. Let's see what we got for you, dear. No, no, medical, no. Huh? They want their parents to pay for everything. My son is 8. Guess what? If he wants extra toys, I have him work to earn some money. He needs a good work ethic. I feel you on that. I agree with you. The computer is the new babysitter in school even, and it's not, and it's just that's how they're being programmed in school. Everybody has a laptop and everybody has to work from the laptop, so they're being shown, look, this is important. You need to be connected to it's. I don't agree with it, but what are we going to do, right? Okay, no, yeah, I just was saying how I was confused because I thought, because anyways, the way I had it written out, I just thought it was for cards. My bad. Let me check on you. Of course, I have your permission to connect your energy to see if you have any medical issues going on. Amanda, I am with you on that 100%. I homeschooled my daughter last year and then we moved out of state and she doesn't know anyone. And she really begged me to go back into public school just so she could make some friends. And so we'll see how it goes. School just started 2 days ago. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. So let's see what happens. Okay. All right, Miss Katha. I got such a tight neck tonight. Have you been having any kind of dizzy spells or lightheadedness? I'm seeing a lot of orange. This is just feels to me like the lower abdominal region. I'm feeling some little bit of pain here in my descending colon, where the ascending colon meets the descending colon. That little crook there, it just feels like little stabby pains. Do you have enough fiber in your diet? I'm just getting some pressure on the top of my head right here, Katha. I feel like this might just be stress. Yes. Yeah. It might be related to what's going on with you moving and everything. It feels like just a little bit of pressure right on the top of your head where energy comes in, and it feels like it might be because there's a lot on your mind. And so I would ask you to maybe do what I want you to do is listen to some binaural beats to balance your chakras, or specifically for the crown chakra. Okay, that's what I'm hearing about that. Let me see what else I have for you. I am getting a little bit of blockage in the throat as well. This feels emotional to me. So I'm going to go ahead and say a binaural beat for balancing your chakras. The very first thing that I said, I'm going to stick with that because I am feeling an imbalance in the throat chakra as well. And it feels to me There's just, it feels like some kind of a blockage here. Your upper stomach. Let me look. I'm getting there. I'm starting at the head and I'm working my way down. Okay. Let me see what else I see here. Kathy, do you take any kind of like a heart medication or anything for your blood pressure? You do. Okay, this might be contributing to your dizzy spells. Like there might be, um, perhaps your medication needs to be adjusted in some way. Um, it just, I'm getting I'm getting the connection between those two things. I'm also feeling some issues with your wrist. I don't know if you have, if you've had issues with your wrist or some kind of arthritis or something here in your joints, but I'm getting that as well. So I'm not sure how long that's been an issue for you. Welcome, Hawa Spirit. How are you? Come on in, have a seat. We're doing a medical scan. Yes, you do have arthritis in your wrist. Okay. Um, okay. They are saying that you should take some quercetin for that to repair the body. Quercetin can be found in pineapple and grapefruit. Okay. Hi, sweetness. How are you? Come on in. Welcome, everybody on YouTube. Come on in. We're doing a medical scan right now on Miss Kath as she's on Facebook. So if you see me talking to somebody and you don't see them, check on the screen because I'm putting their comments on the screen. Okay. All right. So aside from that, so she wants me to look at her stomach. Let me look. So this is something that you can fix with breathing exercises. I'm feeling a lot of pressure here, and it's reminding me of like a type of a hernia that you can get after you've been laying down for long periods of time, or you've been ill, or sometimes people get this after a surgery. It's almost like the stomach and the bottom of the esophagus kind of double in on each other, and they call that some type of hernia. But there's breathing exercises that you can do to correct this if you Google it online. Okay, you love pineapple. Yes, and this is what I'm seeing for you, my love. Okay, and so I know that they work because this happened to me after I had. You have one. Okay, uh, I know that the breathing exercises work because it happened to me, and it was an incredibly bad pain. Um, and so I did the breathing exercises that I found on Google, and there was three different types that you could try, and I tried them all, and they actually worked, and it went away. So um, remember, breath is life, water is life, and you can heal yourself. So I'm doing sweetness. How are you? My gosh, I am wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. I truly appreciate all your good words, Elspeth. You're a darling. So that is what I'm seeing as far as that is concerned. Um, just a real bad tightness. That's exactly what I was feeling. It was just a pain, and Spirit showed me what it was, and I Googled it, and sure enough, it matched what I was experiencing. And I had just had surgery before that. I'd only been home a little while. Um, so I did the exercises and it corrected it. So, okay. Leona says, before you eat grapefruit, check your meds because a lot tell you not to eat it. I love grapefruit, but can't eat it. And that is horrible. And I'm so sorry, Leona, because grapefruit is probably one of the best things a person could eat on this entire planet. So that's terrible. And I'm sorry you have that drug interaction. I would probably ask my doctor if there was a different medication you could take instead of that one. Shelly Morin says, I'm leaving to go back to Texas tomorrow to get my late husband's will sorted out. Kicked in the ditch by his family, 20 months in limbo. I'm sorry to hear that, Shelly. I hope everything works out for you. I truly do. All right, Miss Katha, that's what I have for you, my darling. I'm also feeling, what is that? Have you been having some pain in your leg? Pamela, my love, we're doing paid tarot readings tonight. So if you would like a card reading, they're either $10, $15, or $20 for 6, 8, or 10 cards. All right. Hi, Misty Butler. Yes, send prayers to poor Shelly. Shelly, I hope the universe protects you. You're welcome, Pamela. I appreciate you coming on. Okay, because I'm feeling that as well. It feels like an ache in the bone. That's what it feels like to me. Okay. It doesn't feel, it just feels like an ache in your bone. And I don't like that at all. I don't like it. It feels like it's weak, and it feels like there's some kind of a weakness in the bone. And I don't like that. Makes me nervous about you possibly like having a break or something. It just feels like an ache in the bone. I like that you had spinach in your dinner tonight. I want you to continue to try and incorporate as much green vegetables as you can into your diet, okay? Because I do want to make sure that we don't have the wrong volume or coagulation of blood. And spinach will help keep that moving freely the way that it should. It just feels to me like there's something going on here in this bone. And I want to do as much holistic corrective actions as we can. Okay, it throbs. I feel that. Because I can feel it as well. So I want you to continue drink enough water. Of course, obviously, we truly need to make sure we're getting enough water. Like I said, our spiritual ascension has been speeding up, so we need to increase the amount of water that we're getting in every day. Okay. We're going through so much more. Our energy is moving at such a high rate of speed. I know you might feel like you're not doing anything if you're laying around, if you don't have a very active lifestyle. But truly, your body is using a lot of water. Water is what makes everything flow through your body easily. Your blood is made up of water. And if you don't drink enough water, your blood will get very thick, and it will be hard for it to move fluidly throughout your body to get to the organs and move your blood, oxygenate your body the way that it needs to. All this depends on the amount of water that you put into your body. Okay? So let that be a lesson to all of you. Drink water. Water is life. Water is the only reason that you are alive. If you didn't have water, you would die. Right? It'll take a little while, but you would actually die. Okay. Next, we're going to do Jennifer. Jennifer. Where's Jennifer? Love you lots. Love you lots. Kisses. Meow, 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 meow. Welcome back, sweetness. Here you are, Miss Jennifer. Do you have a specific... Do you do readings other than cards? Miss Alicia McCool, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I just did a medical reading on Miss Katha, who is going to sleep right now. So I appreciate you asking. I connect to people's loved ones who've crossed over. I do past life readings as well. I do future clairvoyant readings. Do all kinds of readings. No, Jack. Jack, come on, dude. Jackson. Get your... What? Jack, I got to do cards. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Jack, say hi. Say hi, everybody. Everybody say hi, Jack. Look, there's Jack. Hi, Jack. Okay, you got to go. You got to move. You got to move, Jack. Hello, Jack. Ah, Jack. Jack is a gorgeous, beautiful boy. He's my sweet boy. And he loves scrubs. He loves to be scrubs. Okay, I'm going to pet you, but then you need to go. Meow. Hey, Jack, Jack. Okay, you got to go. No, we're not cleaning. Jack. Come on. Can you move? Can you move? Dude. What you looking at? Looking at the spirits? He never does this. He's usually extremely camera shy. Can you move? Buddy, can you move? You just gonna lay right there? Look at this. I'm just gonna lay right here. Just... I'm gonna need you to move. Lori. Okay, let me... Was that just now? Thank you so much, Glenna. Was that just now, Lori? Let me check and see if I got it. And if I got it, I'll respond to you after the live, okay? I did not get an email from you. So can you resend it? Or if you look, are you in the United States, Lori? A few days ago. What's your email address begin with? Like the first few letters. He is helping me work. Lori Blue. Lori BLEEIU. Nope, I spelled that wrong. BLU. Sometimes I am dyslexic, and I don't know why. Yeah, I have nothing. It must not have went to the correct Gmail address, so I'm gonna type it. It's a bit long-winded. Okay, I'm gonna type it here in the description box. Stop it. And I want you to just copy and paste it. Okay? Just in case like I just did, and one of your letters went backwards or something. Okay. So just forward the email that you sent to me, and I want you to just copy and paste what I just posted in the comment. Okay. That's my Gmail. All right. You're totally dyslexic. Me too. I've been experiencing a lot of transposing numbers and letters lately, and I never used to have that problem in my life, but I do now. So that's why, like, I just put your name backwards. I put EIU instead of UIE. So hold on a second. Go on, Jack. So that would be why. Look at that, Heather. Yes. So please forward that to my. And if any of you are having trouble connecting on my website or using my Facebook page to set up a reading with me, please email me at my email address. Just copy and paste it, okay? Because I got a lot of vowels in my name and it's easy to mess it up. How are you doing, darling? Okay, absolutely. No problem at all. Where was I? Jennifer. I was doing cards for Jennifer. Miss Jennifer. Jennifer said she's here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. My website was paid for a year. I don't know why that's happening. I'll have to contact them and find out what's going on. Okay. Melanie's like, I would love to do a past life reading, right? They're so much fun. Hi, Lori Nault. How are you from Alberta? Welcome, welcome. Hi, April. Whatever comes up. Okay, Jennifer. Let me get your cards here, Jennifer. You get to say, yay, I'm so excited. Yay, I'm so excited. Savannah, sweetheart, my love, you're welcome to sit and watch. We're doing paid readings tonight, however. So if you would like a tarot card reading, they are $10, $15, or $20. If you would like any other kind of psychic mini reading tonight, it's $25. So busy, I don't know how tired your mind must be. I'm doing okay. I just finished a cold coffee. All right, so if you want to have a reading tonight, these are paid readings. We will be doing free readings soon because I did find my lucky lottery deck that I created, and I will be doing pick 3 lucky numbers tomorrow. I will be posting those tomorrow. All right, we're going to do a free video for that. Not taking any requests, just going through state by state for the pick 3 lucky numbers. And if you're out of the United States and you have a pick 3, by all means, you'll be able to shout that out in the comments and I'll do your pick 3. But these are going to be for the month of September, okay? The pick 3 lucky numbers. If only you could copy and paste. Yes, I can tell you, you've had so many lives, but I can tell you, Melanie, what comes up in your past lives is going to be what is connected to your current life in some way. So there will be a few lives that come up during a 30-minute past life reading, usually over private reading. There will be several different lives that I tap into, and I'll write that all down, and then we'll sit there and discuss those and see how those are relevant in your timeline now, so you can see what the repeating patterns are. This really helps you to break generational karmic patterns with your family. Okay. All right. So back to Jennifer. What does Jennifer need to know? What does Jennifer need to know? Does Jennifer need to know? Those are normally $60 for 30 minutes, Melanie, in a private reading setting. Jennifer Crowley. That would be a psychic reading. Alicia, to connect to loved ones who've crossed over in a mini reading is $25. It's in the description box, just like Elspeth is talking about on the screen. Oh, Jennifer, cards are flying out for you, Jennifer. Two more cards for Jennifer. One. All right. All right, got your cards, Jennifer. Let's see what they tell us. Just to read your cards, what we have the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Two of Swords. Hi, Tracy. Good morning. How are you? The Two of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool in reverse, the Six of Swords, the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Cups. Okay. Yes, it's $60 for 30 minutes. Okay. So the Six of Pentacles, when this comes out, this usually talks about reciprocity. It talks about giving and receiving, having these relationships in your life where you put out good and you get back good, or you give people your energy and they give back to you. Okay, so this is about having balance in your relationships, balance in your life, balance within yourself, giving and receiving good things, thinking good things about yourself, perhaps, because with the Knight of Swords in reverse, perhaps you might be thinking that you haven't been doing enough, or maybe you've been judging yourself unfairly. The Knight of Swords is usually about taking action on your thoughts, like forming a plan and taking the steps to put this plan into motion. But if you have the Knight of Swords in reverse right after the Six of Pentacles, it just feels to me like you haven't been very supportive of yourself lately. You haven't really kept your word, let's say. Maybe you haven't okay, Sherry, maybe you haven't been appreciating or putting into action things that you say you're going to do for yourself. Like if you make a list in the morning of things you need to get done and then you don't do it, then this is you just not showing up for yourself. Okay. You're welcome, Tracy. I'm so happy to see you. And then the Two of Swords is coming out right after this. The Two of Swords usually talks about needing to make a decision. But as you can see in this picture, she's blindfolded, but her hands are free. She could literally take that blindfold off if she chooses to. It just feels to me like you don't see the options that you have in front of you, or maybe you're judging yourself a little too harshly. Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Fool in reverse. I feel like you're just, what I'm going to say right now is, the situation where, like, let's just say I'm overweight. Okay. And I love food and I love to eat whatever I want to eat. And occasionally I'll get into this mindset where I'm really down on myself and I'm like, you're so fat. You really need to lose weight. You need to get off your ass and go do this, that, or the other. But then I think about all the work that it would take to get something accomplished, and it's just like, nah, I'd rather just be happy, and with this Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you're tired of trying. you're t- it's like you have good intentions, but you just don't want to put the energy in anymore to accomplish this, and it's like you're so tired of lying to yourself or whatever, like, oh, I'll go to the gym next week, or oh, I'll do that tomorrow. um and you're just tired of it. You're just tired of your own baloney. you're you're tired of you're tired of the bullshit. Okay, it could be your bullshit, it could be, no, it feels like your bullshit, it feels like yourself. I was going to say it could be somebody else's bullshit, but really it just feels like you doing this to yourself. Okay. Where's the person I'm reading? Is this making any sense to you? Kind of makes sense. Okay. So it's almost like another situation for myself is like, oh, I'm going to save money and I'm going to get an RV and I'm going to do this, that, and the other. But every time I turn around, it's like I'm spending the money that I'm making and I'm not saving money. And it's my own fault. I'm doing it to myself. It feels like a lot of self-sabotaging behavior. So under the Six of Pentacles, we have the Six of Swords. It's like you want things to be good in your life and you're tired of dealing with the bullshit. You're ready to just give up on it because it's been making you, you've been extremely unhappy. You've been anxious about the situation. You've been worried about the outcome of the situation. You've been putting so much energy into all of this energy. It's just this big ball of nonsense. It's like it's worry, stress, worry, stress, worry, stress, and it just feels like this vicious cycle. And I just, you really want to concentrate on yourself right now. You want to concentrate on, hi baby, what's up? Did you take a shower, bath? Okay. No, not yet. There's ice cream sandwiches in the freezer. You can have one.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, okay.
Just one.
Okay, good.
I'm not Leland. I'm not gonna eat.
Okay, Leland. I think she's talking to you.
Hi.
Okay. So with the last card we have of all your 10 cards here is that you really need to work on your own personal happiness. You need to work on yourself. Okay. You need to work on putting yourself in a good mental, emotional, physical, spiritual space, because it feels to me like you have just been kicking your own butt. It feels like you've been in a very tense situation, with a lot of anxiety, and it's just, can you just get tired of it already? Would you just be done? Can we just be done here? Because that's what it feels like. Can we just be done with this energy? Can we just be done with this vicious cycle? It just feels to me like you. And I don't know if maybe you just need to take a little accountability about where you're at and saying, hey, yeah, I did kind of put myself in the situation, or I did kind of, if only, it just, sometimes we are 50% at least responsible, sometimes a little more so, for where we're at. And it just feels to me like you're spinning yourself out of control here. It just feels like a very negative situation that you're in. The cards that I do have in reverse are exhausting. They're very exhausting. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse is like the saddest you could possibly be. Very unhappy home life or relationship, or however this applies to you. It's like you're very unhappy inside of yourself. You're stressed out. You're worried, and I want you to have peace in your heart, Jennifer. I truly want you to have peace in your heart. It just feels to me like you really deserve some good in your life. You deserve people who care about you, who want you to be happy around you. You deserve a loving environment. You deserve loving relationships and just peace in your life, peace in your heart, peace in your mind. And I truly want that for you. I want you to have that. Girl, this right here, we're talking about that right now. Okay, your financial stress, putting all of your effort and energy into a situation, being stressed the fuck out. Stressed out. So I cannot tell you how important it is for you to self-care, especially when you're in this type of very high stress situation where you have started a business and you are trying to build something for yourself, be your own boss. There's a lot of stress on your shoulders. I've done many of my own businesses, so I know exactly what you're going through right now. And I can tell you right now, you need to really take care of yourself. Okay, you need to take time for yourself, even if if you're just coming home and taking a shower and going to bed and getting up and going right back out there. Come home, take a bath, give yourself that extra time to just soak and unwind. Okay, it's a very stressful situation that you're going through here, and I truly want you to be able to balance that in your life and not have it spill over into all the different aspects of your life. So make sure that the energy that you're putting out, you're putting back into yourself as well. Okay, that's the only way you're going to keep this reciprocity, this balance in your life. The only way things are going to turn out well is if you take care of yourself, as well as pouring all this energy into this baby, into this what you're trying to create. Okay, you need to take care of yourself as well. All right. Get yourself the iced coffee if that's what you want. Go get yourself a pedicure when you have the time. Just take care of yourself as much as you can and make sure that you keep yourself as a priority. All right. It's important, and it will definitely help create a better outcome for your business. Absolutely, positively. Good night, Heather. Thanks for popping in for a little while. I appreciate you. Woo. You are enough. Absolutely. You're right, Barbara. Yeah, look, this is you on your new venture, the Fool. This is like your leap of faith. Look, divinely guided intention with all these butterflies. How wonderful. All right, let me see who else I have to do. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let me see who else I have on my list. Good night, Glenna. Sweet dreams to you. Hello, Lori. Welcome. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Come on in. Pop squat. Zeta Queen. Okay. Shelly, did I get Shelly? Okay, Barb. I got Barbara. Barbara Gustin. And Shelly Morin. Okay. It's your turn, Barbara. It's your turn right now. It was perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing. Let's do a couple 4 shuffles for Barbara. Do you have a few things up in the air right now, Barb? A few things that have been on your mind. I just got a couple of sevens when I was shuffling here, the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. Okay, so I did see that. I saw that there was some things up in the air here. It just feels to me like there's some things up in the air for you. It just feels like, and we're not sure. Is there something that you're deciding whether or not you want to participate in, like some kind of a excursion or an outing, some kind of group situation? I have so many cards flying out for you. Let's see what's going on here. Hi, Misty. Okay, in order to connect with you were asked to join a business on the side. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you deciding whether or not you should go ahead with this. Let me just answer this question real quick on YouTube. So in order to connect with me, I do have a website. It's in the description box of the video. If you click out of the live chat and pull the information down at the very bottom, there's a website, www.mistythemedium.com. However, for some reason, everybody who's been trying to click on my website tonight, there's some kind of issue with it. So I'm going to go ahead and retype my my email address in the description box of the videos. For those of you who want to get a private reading with me, okay, go ahead and copy and paste my email address that I just put here for you, okay, Miss Misty, and send me an email and just put reading in the information or whatever. I don't know why the website is down. I pay a year at a time, so I don't know why it's down. But that's for you. Okay, so you have been asked to join a business on the side. I was seeing that. There's that 7 of Cups in reverse. Balancing a lot of different priorities, balancing a lot of different responsibilities. She's on YouTube, hun. Elspeth. She was on YouTube. Hi, Beth. How are you? Yes, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much. Absolutely. I feel that, Barb. I feel that. I absolutely do. With the Page of Wands coming out with this 3 of Cups, it feels like this is an opportunity that's been brought to your door, and to join a group they want to get you in there because they see the potential in you. However, this Chariot card, like, it feels like everything is moving a little too quickly for you. Like, you really want to slow down and get your footing under you again. You feel like you're being kind of swept up in this situation. And it just feels to me like you want to slow down and just get back in your good energy. It feels like this is kind of pulling you out of your personal empowerment, it's making you feel a little vulnerable and insecure right now. And I can see that here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It almost feels like things, you're throwing too many balls in the air, and it's kind of like you're freezing because you have too many responsibilities. And I feel that. So, it doesn't matter how much people tell you, oh yeah, we really want you on our team, you're great, you're awesome and all. It's just, if you have to listen to how you're feeling on the inside, because again, with things moving so quickly, with things moving so quickly, here you are coming. You're coming out as the strength card in your reverse. It's making you feel very uneasy, very uncomfortable. The 7 of Cups in reverse, you're juggling too many balls, and it's making you very uncomfortable. And I personally am not. Is it fear and self-sabotage? I don't think so. I honestly feel like this is. I feel like this is not. I don't get a good feeling about this. I don't get a good feeling about this side business. I don't. Um, when a juggler has two balls and they're juggling that just fine, and then they get another one and they're juggling that just fine, and the most they've ever juggled is four balls, and they're juggling that just fine, and then somebody on the side's like, you could do five, you could do six, and then everything just feels like it's out of control, and then they drop all of them. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like that's what's going to happen. And so I really want you, it is very unstable. Okay. I really want you to hesitate and think it through and go with your very first gut instinct here, because it feels to me like this is happening too fast. And I really don't like it. Yes, I'm still taking donations, my love. Absolutely. I really don't like it. I don't like the energy of it. It feels like it's going to sabotage you. It feels like it's a distraction. It feels like it's a distraction from your path and from the success that's laid out in front of you. And I would rather absolutely pay attention to yourself. There's only one other person on the list, Chandra. Only one other person. It feels like the devil in disguise, my darling. It feels like, there are forces in this world trying to keep us from our best life. You can guarantee that there are forces in this world trying to keep our vibe down, trying to keep us unhappy, trying to keep us in a state of, it's almost like a prison, a slave state. Okay. And I really want you to think about the choices that you're making for your future. If this is already making you feel scattered and uneasy, and it makes your stomach hurt just thinking about it, that's your intuition. That's your gut feeling. Okay, listen to your gut feeling. All right. Thank you for coming and asking me, though. And I'm glad that you know what you need to do now, because I don't feel like this is right for you. I want you to succeed in life. And, I know that you're personally involved, and it's hard to see it, being inside of the situation. Yes, you do. And I love that for you. And I've seen you struggle to find something you love for a few years now. So when you landed in this job, it was so wonderful. You were so happy, like the energy coming off of you when it's like you finally found your place, and I really would hate for anything to pull you away from that. You know what I mean? I just would hate for that to happen. Okay, Chandra, I'll put you on the list. All right, Miss Shelley Morin, how can I help you? Miss Shelley Morin has paid for a reading tonight. You're welcome, my friend. Keep chugging. Keep chugging along. Miss Shelley Morin, how can I help you? Okay, Beth. You're welcome, my love. No problem at all. I'm trying to find. I know I have Sherry on here before Chandra. Sherry Lee has been sent for a reading. trying to figure out where that is. Okay, those are both on Cash App. Alrighty. Sherry wants cards. Chandra wants cards. All right. Barb's done. Shelly Morin, are you here? Shelly Morin. Shelly Morin. Hi, Oh, this name's going to get me. Shemakia? Am I saying that right? Please tell me I'm saying that right. Sometimes it's a tongue twister. Am I putting the pronunciation on the wrong syllable? Shemakia? Shamak. Am I saying it right? Oh, you can do it, girl. I love you, sweet girl. Don't you worry about it. We got to start somewhere. Got to start somewhere, right? And you're doing a great job. Doing great. Okay, I am looking for Shelly Morin. Shelly Morin? Shelly Morin, are you here? I don't know where she is. Okay, until we can find her, we're gonna go on to save time. We're gonna move on to Sherry Lee. Happy birthday to you, Miss Sherry Lee. Hello, Angel Wings. Oh, I love that name. That's beautiful. Oh, lovely. Sherry Lee, my darling. Sherry Lee is joining us on Facebook tonight. Are you here, Miss Sherry Lee? How are you? Sherry Lee, judgment in reverse. Why do I feel you just paid on Cash App, Patty? You got it. Patty, Bo Patty, banana bean, Bo Patty. Fever for Patty, Patty. What's my sign? Patty, I'm not seeing it, so it might take a minute. I'm not sure how that works. My sign, I am a Capricorn. Hi, Candy. I'm a worker bee. I'm doing very well, Miss Angel. Nope, I'm an earth sign. But I do have an Aries stellium, which means I have a lot of planets and placements in Aries. So that would explain my energy, I guess. I don't really know. Candy's a Capricorn. Woohoo! Candy. Go goats. Go goats. Okay. Libra. Ooh. So I am a Capricorn, Taurus, Libra. Which means I always do the right thing. Always do what's fair. That's just the way I am. Okay, Elspeth, if you have to go do an update, I understand. I completely understand. Okay, Sherry Lee, are you here? Sherry Lee. Oh, my eyeball. What's up? Okay, I will take care of that later. Thank you. Private messages. Okay. Sherry Lee, where are you, my darling? Can you let me know if I need to do it again? I had to get the bank approve it. I have not received it. There you are, Sherry Lee. Okay. Okay, Cindy. I will put you down. Cindy's on PayPal. I haven't received it yet, but let me just close the app and reopen it, and maybe it'll pop up. Sometimes it takes a minute. You know what I mean? You never know. Cindy Andrus. Patty Moskowitz. Okay, Cindy, I got you. Okay, Sherry Lee. Let me pop that open again. Sorry, guys. I wanted to let you know a few weeks ago you did a reading on me and said you felt pain on the right side. Aw. Mary, that's wonderful. I'm so glad you went to a doctor and got that squared away and you're not in pain anymore. That makes me so happy. My gosh. See, and this is why I do what I do. You know, this is why I have these gifts so I can. No, kitty. Stop it. Jackson. Oh, hold on. Jack, what are you doing, dude? So that I can help all of you figure out what's causing these problems, right? I love that so much. That makes me so happy. Thank you for that validation. I live for the validation. my ego likes to know. My ego likes to know when I'm hitting perfectly. Okay. Lori via Venmo. Okay, Lori, give me just a second. Okay, I still don't have you, Patty. Okay, it's not on the Cash App. And Lori is on Venmo. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm glad I had a nap today. Gosh. I'm glad I had a nap today. Okay, we're gonna get moving here. So we got Sherry Lee. We're going through here. Sherry Lee wants to get 6 cards. So let's see what we have for Miss Sherry Lee. We had 1 card already, which was Judgment in reverse. And the Fool in reverse just flew out. So that's interesting. I just had 2 cards flip over. Let's see what they are. 5 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Cups in reverse. That's kind of a good sign. It's going backwards. That's good. 8 of Swords in reverse. Oh, I like that energy. Oh, I like that energy. And I want this card. Oh, my. Okay, let's get a clarifier for that guy because that's not a good way to end the reading. Let me get a clarifier on that Tower card, please. What is this concerning? Clarifier of the Tower card, please. Flip the deck. You got it. Okay. Clarifier for the Tower card. I see you. Whoo, Sherry. Well, you asked. Misty sent me to the doctor too. I thought she had seen issues in my wrong lung. She was correct, of course. Good night, Mary. Sweet dreams to you. Sweet dreams. Okay, Sherry, here we go. So, Judgment in reverse, the Fool in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse. So I feel like we were perhaps in a situation that was not in our best interest, which is the Judgment in the reverse. We did the wrong thing. We made the wrong choice. Okay. It happens to all of us. And I say wrong as in it wasn't the direct path to the highest version of yourself. That's what I mean when I say wrong. I don't believe that there's any right or wrong choice ever in life. I feel like all of the choices we make are eventually going to lead us to where we need to be, but sometimes the choices we make take us on a little bit of a side trip, and we're taking the scenic route. Jack, you're not going in the closet. Cut it out. Okay, Patricia, I got you. And so that's what I'm seeing here for you. I feel like you made the wrong choice, and we kind of have to live with that. We have to live with the repercussions of the choices that we make. All right. However, with this Five of Cups in reverse, you're done kicking your ass about it. You're done. It's like you're done having a pity party. You're ready. You're ready. Yes, everything eventually leads to where we're supposed to go. You're right. Exactly. I think I just said that. But I feel like you're finally done, kicking yourself for this. I feel like, Tony, my darling, thank you for coming. I appreciate you popping in. Elspeth is just about to write how you can get a reading. Right, Elspeth? And it feels to me, because we're going from the Five of Cups in reverse to the Four of Cups in reverse, like you're finally coming out of this pity party, this blame game where you're just kicking your own ass and you're really down on yourself for falling for it again. And I think we both know what this is talking about. I truly feel like this is about a very close relationship in your life and somebody that you hold very near and dear to your heart, regardless of the choices that they've made. And it feels to me like you're finally coming out of this energy here. This Five of Cups in reverse is turning into the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Cups represents depression. So we're going from missing things that we no longer have in our life to getting over that, and missing, being upset about the choices that we've made in the past, and now we're getting over that, and we're finally moving on. And then you have this Eight of Swords in reverse. It's like you're realizing the choices that you made are what put you in this situation, and then you have the Tower. You're realizing that the choices that you've made have put you in this situation and have put you in this place of lack. Okay, now what I'm seeing with this King of Pentacles in reverse is it's a total drain on your soul. Okay, it's a total drain on your soul, and it feels to me like this kills you every time. It literally kills you every time. And I feel like because this is your son, and so we'll just say that, and I feel like because this is your son, that it really like stabs you in your soul every time, where you want to trust him, you give him the benefit of the doubt, you believe what he's telling you, and it just wrecks you every single time. Okay, I know, Randy, back by popular demand. I was on earlier today too. I did a live at 11 o'clock. I meant it to be 12 o'clock, but my stupid laptop is off by an hour, so that was my mistake. And then here I am again. I've been here since 7:30, and it's already been 2 hours, but here I am. But this is what I'm feeling for you. It just feels to me like you can't help but love him, and you can't help but want him to be better. You want him to be better. You want him to be honest. You want him to be in a better place in life. And it's just, your hope that he will change does not make him change. And you're literally hurting yourself with this process. And it feels to me like you've finally understood that, you know, you're the one that keeps believing the absolute best of him. You love him unconditionally. And the only problem is that, you know, you believe him when he says he's changed. But I think, you know, we need to see people's actions, not their words, right? We've talked about this. We've talked about not believing, not sometimes when people want us to take them at face value, it's really because that face value doesn't match the worth of their words, right? Or the worth of their actions. Like, believe what I say. If I'm so strongly trying to convince you that I've changed, then absolutely look beneath the surface. Absolutely look for proof of that. Because when you keep getting burned over and over and over again by the same person, we need to be aware that we are putting ourselves in that situation. Not everybody deserves our unconditional love, even if it's your child. You're the one that deserves your unconditional love. And you're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself by putting yourself through this over and over and over again. And I see in the cards that you've come to that realization. And I think maybe next time around, it will be a little easier for you to have that boundary line and not cross it. Okay. I know it's a process, and I know it takes time. It takes time for us to firmly establish our boundary lines, because we're so used to just knocking them down whenever somebody wants us to, you know, that it takes practice. It takes time. If you pay tonight, you get a reading tonight. Christina, I'm doing my gosh darn best, because I've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 readings tonight. And so we're working on number 9 right now. And I have 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 14 readings to do. So I'm trying my best. I'm not sure, but if not, I will absolutely do it tomorrow. We can do it over Messenger tomorrow, or we can do it on a live. Alfred says, I think my wife is cheating on me. What should I do? Maybe you should ask her. Maybe you should confront her, Alfred. You're gaining strength. Exactly what I was feeling, because I did have the King of Pentacles in reverse with that Tower card. So it's like it literally empties you of all strength, and it just breaks your heart so freaking bad whenever he shows that, he doesn't actually mean what he says. And it just feels to me like you're gaining strength in yourself and your ability to put that boundary line and to keep it, not to cross it yourself, right? Okay, Patricia, I've got too many. Patricia, which one do you want me to send back? I have one for $11 and I have one for $25, my love. Which one do you want me to send back, or do you want me? Yes. Right. So it's like a mini private reading or a tarot card reading. Right. Okay, so next we're doing Miss Chandra. I'm going to do 5 shuffles for you, Chandra. Hi, Kimberly. I am doing well. How come you haven't seen me in so long? Oh, you want me to send both back? I don't understand. Oh, you want 2 readings. Okay, I got you. Okay, Patty, I'm gonna write that down. Okay, I got you. All right, Miss Chandra, let's see what we got. 3. How can you do a private reading tomorrow? If you're interested in getting a private reading with me, Christine, if you want the regular 30-minute private video chat with me, it's $60. And you can click on the Facebook page that I'm streaming from right now, and you can message my page and we can set up a time and everything for that, okay? All right, what do we have for Chandra? Chandra wants 8 cards. So we're going to give her 8 cards. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Wonderful. Yes, ma'am. I'm still on Facebook, Kimberly. You know, you're going to have to go and check and look at your follow on my page, Misty the Medium, too, because Facebook has been removing people's follow. I've been getting that message from several people on Facebook. So next is you, Beth. You're next. So you would have to go and check and see if you're still following me on Facebook. Okay. Hello, Miss Lori. So I have Chandra, Beth, Cindy, Lori, and Patty with 2 readings. Hiccups. 4 more cards for Miss Chandra. You're welcome. Sometimes I have to read like a page every week. I'm telling you. It's weird because I'll see pages that I didn't even know I was following. And I won't see people on my feed. Add you to the list? Yes, ma'am. I won't see people on my feed forever, and then all of a sudden I'll see tons of posts from them. It's really, really crazy. I hate it. If I can, yes, ma'am, go ahead and send your donation, and I'll do the best that I can. I do the best that I can. Okay. Chandra. I love that the end of the reading has this one card very specific to this deck. I love that for you. Okay, we're starting out with a lot of untapped energy, untapped potential, I want to say. Chandra, when was the last time you cleared your energy? And I know we talked about the buzzing that you heard earlier today on my live earlier today, and it was like you were talking about hearing a low buzzing in your ears. And so when I'm reading your cards and I'm looking at this untapped energy or this like pull at your energy, I'm feeling that maybe some kind of an energetic attachment. Okay. Yeah, like my favorites are messed up or something. Yeah, that happens to me too. Okay, Randy. No problem. This morning in my morning shower, then again after your live. Okay. It just feels to me. So we're starting. Okay. Let me tell you what I'm getting, but I'm feeling some kind of attachment right in the middle of my back. So it's just right below heart center. Okay. Yeah. I'm feeling it. It's like the lower shoulder blade. Okay. I want you to do that again tonight. And if you can clear the energy of your home after you do that, that would be amazing. Do you have some kind of a bell or some kind of like a sound that you could use also for this? like some kind of a singing bowl or a bell or some kind of a chime. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. So look, as far as we're starting here with the Two of Wands in reverse. I just don't like the energy with the Queen of Wands in reverse. It just feels very stuck to me. It feels like you don't know how to move forward. And this, it just feels to me, this is all about your spirituality, your spiritual life. It feels, I almost want to say that you are holding yourself back. You are holding yourself back. All right. You have a singing bowl and a bell. Wonderful. I want you to use those every day. Okay. Christina Gala. Okay. I'm running out of space. I'm going to write you over here. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here. But here's the thing. It's like you're full of magic, my darling. This magician card is just you have the ability to manifest whatever you want. I don't think you understand that. I don't think you understand the soul family that you are attached to. All right? I don't think you understand that. The power that you have collectively with your soul family around you moves through you, and you can tap into it. There may be a situation, but you're not paying attention to it. Okay, what I want you to pay attention to is you. I want you to put all of your attention on yourself. All right, your spiritual path. You're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. Okay. Your auntie is tapped into her spiritual path, right? She's got the energy flowing through her. You have it too. You're just not allowing yourself to tap into it. It's almost like you're afraid. I feel like you're afraid of it. I feel like you're a little bit afraid of it. With this Queen of Wands in reverse, you are holding yourself back. Okay, you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Ten of Swords in reverse. These two cards together just make me truly feel like you need to release the fear that you have. This Ten of Swords in reverse is like you're keeping yourself small. You are afraid of your potential. It's like you want to see what you can do, but you're also afraid of what you can do. There is this irrational fear lingering in your mind from a past life situation where you feel like if you truly reach your full potential, it's going to ruin your life. I can help you with that. I do offer spiritual mentorship. Okay, I can help you with that. Well, I can absolutely help you find that. We can dig into the past life energy and we can find it, but you have to be willing to let it go once we do. Once you look at it and find it and find the cause of it, like that should be all you need to do in order to move forward. Okay? But that's what you need to do. You with the Knight of Pentacles with the Hangman in reverse. It's time for you to push through the blockage. All right, time for you to push through the blockage so that you can see. The Unknown card is very specific to this deck. Look at her. Look at her with her crystal ball and her magic, so you can see what you are capable of. Okay. My spiritual mentorship is $30 for 30 minutes. That's what I charge, and it's once a week. We will sit down over video chat and we will talk about what you've experienced that week spiritually. I will give guidance on what you need to be doing, how to go about it. Definitely worth the money. I used to have a 6-week program that I did, but I don't do that anymore. Now I just offer it on a one-on-one basis, $30 a week. So if anyone's interested in that, you can reach out to me. Okay. Good morning, Donna Ann. I guess you're on the other side of the world. Absolutely, Sherry. Okay, now we're going to do Miss Beth Kelly. Dennis, why are you? No. Lori, I have you. Yes, I received it. And I have you on the list, darling. Okay, Miss Beth, long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Did one of your children just get married or engaged? Did I see that on Facebook? How exciting. It's very exciting. Okay, what do we have for Miss Beth Kelly? 8 cards. Woo! 2 of them jumping out right up, 3 of them jumping out right off the bat. Boop, boop, boop. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Seven. One more for Beth. Outcome for Beth. Huh. One is engaged in June and one is getting married in February. Ooh. Yes, it can definitely be a one-time session. I don't make people sign a contract because everybody moves at their own pace. So you could receive everything that you need to get yourself on the right path in one session, or it could take 3 weeks or 3 months. It's truly up to you and your own pace. That's wonderful. I'm excited for you, Beth. That's so amazing. Okay, Beth, we're starting with the Justice card. Okay. I believe this card represents Libra, but don't quote me on that. That's just what I'm hearing. Chandra, does the Justice card represent Libra? I feel like it does, but I'm not 100%. This is justice. This is karma. This is the right, doing the right thing, having the right outcome. The universe rewarding you for making good decisions in your life, let's just say. So when the Justice card comes out with the 7 of Cups, yes, it is. It does represent. Okay, thank you so much. I just don't. I don't know what all the cards represent because I'm an intuitive reader. I don't know, Lori. I have posted that I received your request. I have written you on the list, and I have posted your comments on screen and answered your questions. Okay. You're on jury duty for 3 months. Good Lord. So anyways, that's fun. So you have that, and then you have the 7 of Cups, and this is about preoccupation, procrastination, having too many things to do, or postponing making decisions based on giving yourself too many options. It's almost like it's like you have a lot going on in your life right now, and you're not really sure how to move forward. Okay, and you don't really want to give yourself a setback. You don't want to cause damage to any particular situation. Is there something that you have been procrastinating, Beth? I can see you, Shelley. But we're not doing free live tonight. These are paid readings, honey. And I have a very long list. Okay? So maybe when I'm doing a free live, maybe tomorrow, I can help answer that for you, okay? But it feels to me like you've been procrastinating making a decision, that you're kind of waiting, that you're not quite sure if it's the right thing to do. It just feels like you're waiting out. You're just taking in a lot from all directions. That's what it feels like to me. And it feels like you're at a standstill right now. It feels like you're not moving forward because there's so much coming at you. And this Knight of Swords in reverse, it just kind of reminds me of just wanting to pull back. I feel like I just want to pull back from this situation and find my peace again. I feel like it's a little overwhelming to be sure. All right. It's definitely overwhelming. Here I'm seeing like this is your intuition telling you just to find your safe space again, just to find your peace again. Good night, Elspeth. Have sweet dreams. And with the Emperor in reverse, with the Tower card in reverse, I feel like this is all going to come to a head. All right. Lori, for the love of God, I have written you down, and I have told you I've written you down for YouTube and Facebook. Please stop. Stop. Your stepdad? What do you mean? What do you mean, your stepdad? But it feels to me like there's a lot of pressure on you, and that it's very overwhelming, and it's making you feel very vulnerable and unsafe in your life, and unsafe in your body. And your stepdad is dying. This would explain why you're feeling very vulnerable and unsafe in yourself. Okay, not at ease in yourself, not comfortable and secure. Yes, I've said it repeatedly over the last 10 minutes, Lori. Yes, yes, yes. I've got you. I got you. I got you. I keep saying it, and I keep interrupting what I'm doing, and it's postponing getting to your reading. So let's not do that anymore. I got you. Okay. Waiting for the right time to head back east. Okay. I understand. I understand that completely. The only thing that I'm hearing about that, Beth, is that it's not going to be too much longer. Okay. I do feel with this 10 of Cups, this is all about being around family, comforting family, loving and supporting your family in this situation, being around the supporting energy of your family. And I just, I would say, less than a month. Less than a month, for sure. Okay. Definitely what I'm feeling. Okay, Cindy. Strung, I got if I should try to have alternate take my jury duty. Well, I do feel like if you have jury duty for 3 months and it's less than a month, that I feel like you probably should have the alternate take your spot. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, Cindy, let's get your cards. You have the month of September left. So it was 3 months and you have 2 months done already? There's a very good possibility that you'll be able to finish it. Okay? Because I was seeing 1 to 2 months for him. So I feel like you might be able to finish it. All right? Cindy Andress, let's see what we got for you, my darling. You're welcome, Beth. I'm sorry about your family situation. Cindy wants 6 cards. Cindy, it's time for you to figure out the best option for yourself moving forward. It's time for you to decide if your job offers you enough financial stability, or if there's an alternative that would be better for you for your future, is what I'm seeing with these first 2 cards. The Three of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles is talking about moving forward. What's gonna give you the most security moving forward in your life? This could also be about a relationship. We have the Lovers card coming out. It could be in regards to your job. It could be in regards to a contract of employment, or perhaps just a relationship that you have with your job. It could also be about your romantic relationships. The Lovers card represents a soulmate situation, true love situation. Nailed it with the job. Okay. This is what it feels like to me. It just feels like a contract to me. It just feels like a commitment to, it needs to be a commitment to yourself, but it feels like a commitment to your job. You know, I feel like you have a very strong work ethic, and it feels like you have a lot of loyalty to your job. Okay. And I honestly, with the Lovers card, the Knight of Pentacles and Three of Wands, it feels like you need to reassess. It feels like we need to reassess where we're at as far as our job is concerned. And then with the other 3 cards, I have the Seven of Swords in reverse. The Seven of Swords is a very mentally defensive energy, like having to tell yourself why you're there every day is not a good thing, right? And so the Two of Swords is coming out after that, and it's like, okay, but what do you really want? You know, be aware of what you truly want moving forward, and then go after it. Okay, so make up your mind about where you want to be with moving forward from your job, and go after it. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Beth says he has been struggling for a while, praying for a peaceful, quick passing. He will go exactly when he's meant to. Hi, Carolyn from the UK. It just really, with the Three of Wands, the very first thing the cards are telling you is make up your mind, figure out what you want. And then the Two of Swords, like, kind of stuck. Your home and your job is tied. Look, if you have some kind of daycare at your house, first of all, you're not stuck to it. Okay, you give your clients an end date. Look, we're going to stop doing this at this point. You need to find another place to take your kid. That's not, you know, you're not, this is you saying that you're stuck right here. Your Two of Swords is saying, well, I don't have any options. I can't. No, you're just blind to the fact that you have options. Condo manager. So you have to stay in your condo forever? Or could you move? Right? It's like I feel like if you're too attached to your physical environment, then perhaps it is time for you to move. Right? I mean, I'm sure we all have a love of where we live, but your life, your livelihood, you know, the your job and your sense of self and security should not be tied together like that. Like anyone should be able to leave a job and go to another job without feeling like they're going to lose everything. You know what I mean? I would look at your contract. I would definitely look at your contract because that came up as the lover's card. It came up as your contract. Look at your contract, see if you have an out. How long have you been doing it? Is it required that you do it for any length of time before you're able to get out of it, right? Or could you possibly do it part-time and do a different job the rest of the time? I feel like you have options. You're just not aware of them at this time. Okay? Okay, who are we doing now? Patty is after Lori. Lori is next. I still need to find Shelly Morin. Shelly Morin paid for a reading and disappeared. Why'd she do that? You're welcome, darling. Okay, next we have Lori. Lori. Okay, Lori paid for a reading, and I'm just going to check my donations real quick while I'm waiting for. Thank you, Leanne. Appreciate you. Hi, Lori. How can I help you tonight? What kind of psychic service can I offer you? Mini reading, $25 general. Love. Okay. Are you currently in a relationship? You're single. Okay. All right, let me look and see what I can find for your future love relationship. Shoot. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with this. Just making sure I have everybody that donated so that I don't miss anyone. Just 1 second. Okay. Randy, Cindy, Randy. And then Christina. I can't spell that. Okay, I got everybody. Okay, donations are closed. Please don't send any more. Also want to know about a new job or stay where I am. Okay, Lori, let me check. Let me tap into your energy and see what I can find, okay? Lori Sturchek. I hope I'm saying your name right. Let's see what we got. Lori. So there's a lot of I don't want to I don't want to call it mental anguish. That's not the word that I'm looking for. What I'm hearing, when I'm connecting to your energy, Lori, it just feels like you just keep asking yourself, God, when is it going to happen? When am I going to meet someone? Why do I have to keep doing all this by myself? I really just want somebody to be with, somebody who's going to share my burden, somebody who's going to be there for me. I feel like there's a lot of this questioning going on in your energy. It's a lot of frustration, and it just feels very unsure. It's just causing a lot of stress here in your head. It's causing a lot of stress because of this. It's, I don't know, it's almost like loneliness. It almost feels like you're hearing impaired, so no worries. Can you hear me okay? Okay, Christina, I got you on the list, honey. It feels like a lot of stress about uh, if and when 22 years you carry a lot. Yes, yes, I see that. I understand that. Okay. Yeah, the donations are closed for tonight, Christy. I will be back on Thursday. I will be back tomorrow early afternoon to do more readings before 12 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And then I will be back Thursday evening to do more readings at night. But it just feels to me, Lori, that you have so much pressure on yourself. There's just, it just feels like a lot of pressure on you. And I feel it, and it's like it almost feels like so much frustration with having to do this by yourself. I'm seeing a lot of violet, violet, and I'm hearing about the violet flame. I don't know what that means. So hold on a second. I'm going to Google. I don't I don't know what that is. And this it is a spiritual energy that incorporates love, mercy, justice, freedom, and transmutation. Okay. Clear your energy with the violet flame. That's what I'm seeing. Violet, yes. You pray to Saint Germain the violet flame mantra. Well, well, there you go. That's what I was hearing for you. I was hearing the violet flame. I think that perhaps when you pray to Saint Germain using the violet flame mantra, we need to. What are we trying to clear here? When I ask, what are we trying to clear? You are trying to clear the karmic debt. Okay, Lori? This is what I'm hearing for you. So this is probably not what you've been trying to do with the violet flame, but this is what I'm hearing for you, that we need to clear the karmic debt um, in as far as love relationships. And I'm getting a lot here with your throat. It almost feels like I feel like when you do this mantra, when you're praying to Saint Germain, okay, I feel like we're going to have a release. Okay, there's going to be a release. As far as emotions, there's a lot of emotions stuck here in your throat, surrounding being alone, surrounding being single and not in a relationship for 22 years, you said. And so I feel like when you do this, when you release the karmic debt that's holding you back, there's going to be a purge. So let yourself say or make whatever sound or cry or whatever it is that you need to do. Something needs to be released out of you. It feels like it's been here for a long time. Okay? I don't know if you've actually had throat issues or if you consistently have gland issues or just issues with congestion or mucus in your throat. I don't know, but it just feels like an issue that's been long standing with you. Now, as far as your job, what was the question you had about your job? Yes, you do have endocrine problems. I feel that, sister. Okay, so it makes a lot of sense to me that we have to clear out this karmic debt. The question about your job, maybe a tumor. Move to a new job or stay. Let me see what I have as far as this is concerned with your job. Let me look. So I'm feeling like we need to stay. Okay, so there feels like a period of time here that you need to be at this job to achieve the. Can I just say it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So in order for you to meet somebody, uh, or the person that you're supposed to meet, after you finish doing what you're doing here with this violet flame karmic debt clearing, I feel like you need to be at this job for a little while longer, 3 months or so. I'm seeing a three, so it could either be 3 months or 3 years. I wouldn't ever tell somebody they have to be at a job for 3 years. So 3 months makes more sense to me logically and rationally. And Spirit has never told me that somebody has to be at a job for 3 years. Like they've never said that. So we'll just say for the next 3 months, you need to be at this job. So we're in September, October, November, December. Okay, when January swings around, new year, new you. Okay, do you understand that? New year, new you. Um, you're feeling like you're going to meet him here. I feel that way as well. So when January swings around, that's when it's okay for you to look to a new job. Okay? So I hope that helps you on your path. I hope that helps you. All right? And next I have Patty Moskowitz. How can I help you, Patty? What kind of reading can I do for you tonight, Miss Patty? I know you paid for a card reading and a psychic reading. Would you like the card reading first or the psychic reading first? You're welcome. I hope that helps you, Lori. Three hours. I'm be pooped tomorrow. Health. Mainly always felt when someone I'm close to is hurt or in pain, someone wrong in their life. I've been overwhelmed with sorrow and my heart don't know with it card. Okay. The list is closed for tonight. As the list is already closed. Okay. So which one exactly do you want? Okay, so what I read from that message was kind of I need a little bit of clarity. You want the card reading first. Okay. And then you want a health reading on you, or what? Because, okay. Mainly always felt when someone I'm close to is hurt or pain, something wrong in their life, been overwhelmed with sorrow in my heart. Okay. So are you telling me that because you want me to explain it to you why that happens? Okay, Christy, that will be. I will hopefully now. I'm doing an awful lot of work here tonight, so I cannot. I'm not promising, but hopefully I will be on tomorrow morning before noon, and if not, then I'll be on Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Card reading first. Okay, let's see what the cards have to tell you. We're going to do 5 shuffles for you. See, 6 cards for Patty, please. There's 1. 2. 4 more cards for Patty, please. No help with dealing with it or understanding it. Okay. 1 more card. One more card for Patty, please. Okay, Patty, you're going to have 7 cards. I had 2 cards come out together, so those will be read together. Okay. Patty. We are starting with the Death card. The Death card represents Scorpio in the tarot deck. It also represents cycles in our life, endings and beginnings, one thing dying so that another thing can be born. Okay, so that's what it means metaphorically. It doesn't necessarily mean death. It does mean that something is going to stop so that something new can start. Okay. Okay, you're asking too many questions right now. We're doing cards. Okay. So then you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this feels like you're not wanting to move forward. You're not wanting to push into a new cycle because the next thing you have is the Knight of Pentacles. It's like you're kind of, it's like you're not ready. It's like you're not mentally prepared. You're not mentally ready to move into a new cycle. It feels like you're a little maybe dependent, either emotionally dependent or emotionally or mentally, spiritually, physically attached to where you're at in life right now. It almost feels like you're not letting yourself grow. It feels like you're holding yourself back. It feels like with this Knight of Pentacles, and then we're followed by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It feels truly like you don't think you can stand on your own 2 feet. You don't feel comfortable depending on yourself. You don't think you can take care of yourself. And this is what you've decided. You've decided that you're better off where you're at. You don't want to go out and explore. You don't want to grow. You don't want to see. You don't want to be in a different place from where you're at right now. So then we have the Moon card coming out, which is about using your intuition. It's like you would rather be alone in where you are, or feel lonely where you are, instead of going out into the unknown. And I feel like it's very, you're stuck. Oh yes, you're very much stuck. But you're the one sticking yourself in the stuckness. It feels like you have decided that this is where you need to be, and you're not willing to budge. But Judgment and the Moon are coming out, and it feels like this cycle again. With the cycle, I mentioned cycle in the very beginning with the Death card. You have the Peace Lilies here, and then here's the Moon cycle. Like, we have these cycles in our life that we're supposed to go through them, and we're supposed to evolve and change and grow. And you're not allowing yourself to evolve and change and grow, because this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is just all about being dependent, being Beth, she tells you like it is. Yes. You're afraid of change. Okay, you're afraid of change with this this Queen of Pentacles coming out underneath the Death card. You're afraid of change. Okay, you're afraid of making the wrong choice, and you're afraid of listening to your intuition because it has not helped you in the past. So there's all this fear energy, and you're not allowing yourself to see what you're capable of. You're not allowing yourself to be a part of something bigger than what you've already known. You're really holding yourself back, Patty. Yes, you're holding yourself back with fear. 100%. Fear will keep you in a stranglehold. Fear will keep you from living your best life. Fear of the unknown, fear of possible consequences, fear of possible realities. But there's an infinite amount of realities. So who's to say that what you think is going to happen is actually going to happen? You know, like you have to allow yourself. Julia, the list is closed for tonight. I'm so sorry, hon. You caught me after 3 hours, and I'm ready to be done. But you have to allow yourself to move out of the fear, Patty. Okay? And once you can take that first step, you'll realize that the monster in the closet was nothing but your imagination. All right? True story. Okay, now tell me how I can help you with your health? You want me to see if there's anything going on with your health? Or did you want me, like, I can only do one thing for you for a mini reading. I cannot do a health reading and who's around you and spiritual coaching. You need to pick one thing. Which one is the most important thing to you? Who's around you? Okay, no problem. Let's check. So I'm immediately getting an older couple coming forward for you. They feel very elevated to me. They feel like their grandparents or great grandparents. It just I, I feel like these are people that were alive when you were young, that passed when you were young. So this is why I'm saying or great grandparents. They just feel very lofty to me. Feel like um, they were not around in your life for a lot of it, but they do feel important. They're giving me the initial T. I'm not sure whose name this is, if it's a first or last name with this couple, but they're giving me the initial T, like Thomas or Terry or Teresa, Tracy. And she's making me feel like she might have had a hearing problem. She's making me feel, yeah. And he has bushy white, gray white eyebrows. So this is a very old man. And Sherry Ann, these are paid readings tonight, and the list is already closed. Thank you so much for coming in, though. I don't know why he's mentioning coal to me. I don't know what this has to do with. I don't know if he owns some kind of coal mine or if he worked in the coal industry or the railroad industry. I don't know why he's mentioning coal to me. So he's showing me, he's showing me like sticking his tongue out at you when you were little. That's what he's showing me. Like you would stick your tongues out at each other, like making faces at you to make you laugh. It just feels like somebody that hasn't been around for a while, Patty. It feels like they might have passed when you were little. You might not have very close connection with them. Okay. I'm also getting on the female side, I'm getting something to do with the kidneys here. I'm not sure if this is another person coming in for you. I feel like it is. I'm looking in a different spot. I'm feeling somebody that had kidney problems, kidney issues. It could be that they had kidney stones, kidney cancer, kidney transplant. I'm not sure who exactly this is coming in for you, but they definitely had something wrong with their kidney. They're talking about it being a daily struggle in their life. Like they had a tough, as far as medical condition goes, it feels like, I don't know, it just feels like kidney cancer, some kind of difficult issue here with the kidneys. They're telling me they were in a lot of pain, okay? A lot of back pain. They had a lot of pain in their back. Um, they're telling me that it was very hard, all right? I don't know who these people are for you, Patty, but there's a much, is that your mom with the kidneys? I'm so sorry. So sorry to hear that. But she's making me feel like it was very hard for her. Like she had to take medicine, that it was just a daily struggle. She had so much back pain. And then this much older couple, it definitely feels like great grandparents to me. So I'm not even sure if you're like, do you have any memories of these old people? Are there just pictures of you with them, or just pictures of them? Were you too young to even remember them? Is what I'm feeling. They're either grandparents or great grandparents, and it just feels like they passed when you were young. Does this make sense to you, Patty? They really want you. They really want you to know them. Did your mom also have issues with her heart? A rod in her back? Yes, your grandparents and your great grandparents. Yes. Okay, I'm getting that validating information as well, that she had heart problems. And she's also making me feel like she's got a lot of pain in the neck. She just really had a lot of struggle in her life as far as medical conditions. Okay. I almost want to say, like, it almost feels like she needs a stent or something in her, like in her the back of her head. I don't know. It's just a weird feeling. I don't have a lot of experience with it, with this thing that she's making me feel in the back of the head. I really don't know what that's about. And Patty, she's telling me that you have been struggling economically. Economically, I don't know what that means. I don't know if maybe you're with the cost of living increases and things of that nature. Started with TB, tumors in the spine. Okay, is that what that is? Good Lord. Okay, now I know. Now I know what that is. That was a very weird feeling for me, and I didn't really know how to describe that. Um, but she says you're having a hard time economically. It's like your finances were fine, but with the cost of everything going up, and now it's kind of like a struggle. Things are up in the air. And she's talking about you just really being worried about the future. Does that make sense to you, Patty? I feel that, and I feel that a lot of us, myself included, sure, the price of everything is just getting so gosh darn expensive. I mean, you want to get a pound of bacon these days, it's like $15. I mean, that's ridiculous. Um, for the thick slice. But it feels to me like there's a lot of stress around the economy and what's going to happen in the future. And I want to be able to tell everyone that everything is going to be okay. And I want you to believe me. Uh, but it's always darkest before the dawn, right? And I don't think we've gotten to the darkest part yet. So, um, just hold on to your faith that we can all get through this together, because I truly feel like we're going to need to count on each other, count on your neighbor, count on your family, count on your friends. I feel like we're all going to really need to kind of pull together and truly have unity in order for things to get better. Okay. So, anyways, that's who I have coming in for you. I have those people coming in: parents, uh, great grandparents, and grandparents. And your mom specifically wants you to know that she's okay. She wants you to know that she struggled with a lot of things so that you didn't have to. I don't really, I think she means physically. I don't think you're going to have the same physical situations in your life that your mother struggled with. Okay. And I feel like you needed to hear that, because I feel like that you maybe worry a little bit that you're going to you raising your granddaughters. So this is the middle of the storm. Yes, ma'am. We're in the eye of the storm. Yep. Um, but I feel like your mother experienced a lot of physical issues in her life so that you wouldn't have to. Okay. So I don't think what I'm hearing from her is we don't think that you're going to have the same issues that she's had. As in, I don't think you're going to get tumors in your body. I don't think you're going to have problems with your kidneys, and I don't think you're going to have heart condition. Okay, it just feels to me like she took on a lot of the physical karma, physical pain, physical manifestations, and cycles, so that you could uh, be free to experience this ascension with your granddaughter. How lovely. I do feel personally for myself like the economy has really, lately, anyways, very, very recently, um, I wasn't really worried about the economy too much. And I can't not honestly say that I'm scared about the economy right now. I'm not. I know that there is abundance on this earth, and it just feels like we're going through a period of lack right now because of the pressure, the financial pressure that everyone's been put on. I know the abundance that we have on this planet, and it, it's all a manipulation. Okay, guys. But anyways, I know very, very recently I've been starting to see the prices are really skyrocketing, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be hard for people. So just do the best you can. And personally, I used to eat out a lot. I still eat out too much, but I've cooked a few times this week, and I'm very proud of myself for that. I thought I got out of having to cook, but I'm trying to be conscientious, more conscientious of my spending, so that I don't put myself in a bad spot. You know what I mean? And so I think maybe that's what your mom wants you to do too. Okay, next. I hope that helps you. All right, next. You're afraid of losing with I have housing. Okay, I don't think that's going to happen, Patty. I don't think you're going to lose your housing. I want to set your mind at ease with that, all right? I don't think you will. All right, Randy, it's your turn. Randy is at work. Hi, Randy. Let's see what we got for you, my darling. I gotta be done soon. I'm almost tapped out. Okay, here we go. What do we have? 6 cards for Randy. Let's see what happens. What does Randy need to know? What does Randy need to... And I know you think after 3.5 hours, right? Good Lord. I haven't done a live this long in a while. Clarifier. Okay. So we're starting with the Sun card, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy. I feel like this is talking about all of your accomplishments. It feels like you've achieved your goals and like there's just this whole new horizon in front of you and it's beautiful. And then we're seeing the 6 of Cups. It's like you're looking back at all the struggle that you've gone through over the last few months, that you're looking. um, yes ma'am, you are after Randy, Christina. Yes ma'am. So this is you looking back at over all of the struggles that you've overcome, all of the burdens, all of the pressure that you have had over the last 6 months. I want to say, was it 6 months? It just feels like a long time. And then you're finally starting to realize that you've achieved it, that it's just this 5 of Pentacles in reverse is like recognizing yourself, recognizing what you did, what you accomplished. Woo wee! What a feeling I'm getting right now from that, Randy. This feels amazing. You need to recognize what you did. And I feel like I touched on this very briefly in a conversation that we had yesterday. Like, look at how far you've come. Look at everything that you have managed to accomplish. I have so many children right now. You need to see yourself like source, the creator sees you. You are such a beautiful example of dedication to your own path, to your own journey, and spirit really wants you to recognize that, and spirit really wants you to see the value of yourself with this King of Swords. 2 of Cups in reverse with a clarifier of Judgment. I just truly feel like you have created a space for your soul to blossom into the full being of who you are supposed to be. Yes, I want you to. So many chills here too. It just feels like you really need to see, like, you need to look back and just look at everything that you have accomplished. There's just so much love streaming to you right now that I just really want you to receive that. Okay? Because for a long time you didn't feel worthy of it. You didn't feel yeah, you just didn't feel worthy of it. But you are. You are though. Okay? And it just this Two of Cups in reverse is breaking the cycle of not valuing yourself, not seeing what you're capable of, not allowing yourself to reach that full potential. I feel like we've broken through that. I feel like you know now what you are capable of. Just look at what you've managed to accomplish. Just like you have tapped into the code. You know what it takes. I would love to have some of that energy. Okay. Um, I still experience self doubt and I still hold myself back a lot of the time. But honestly, look at what you're capable of. Look at what you can do. Look at who you have become. Who are you going to be next? Like I just can't even wrap my brain around it. I'm so excited for your own personal path. Like I just have no words. Very, very happy for you, truly. You are definitely somebody to look up to, and I do look up to you. I truly do. Whenever I think about trying to succeed in my life, I look at what you have managed to accomplish just in the short time that we've known each other, the last year or two. I don't even know how long it's been really. And when I think about, how far I've come, of course, not comparing it to anybody else's journey, but just personally, um, when we take the brakes off, there truly is no limit to what we can create for ourselves. You just got to take your foot off the brake, right? I love that for you. I really love that for you. I'm really excited about your future. I can't stop saying that. It feels to me when the sun card comes out in the beginning, I don't see an end. I don't see an end in sight, Randy. It feels to me like that's exactly what's going to happen. So positive, and thank you so much. All I want to do is share my love and positivity with those around me. I want to continue to grow and help others do the same. I do believe you will. Like I truly feel like you have you have literally tapped into the secret of the universe. You know what to do. You know how to move going forward. You know exactly what you're supposed to do for your own personal path. Like I feel like you really do, and I think you should just keep listening to that because you're doing it. God bless you. God has blessed you. You are a blessing. All right? You are a blessing to me. You're a blessing. You're an inspiration to so many people, and that's a beautiful thing. Okay? So, that is what I have for you, Miss Randy. Okay, Christina. Christina is the last one. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. How can I help you, Christina? Oh, my Lord have mercy. I'm out of water. Hi. Sherry Ann, I literally told you the first time that you asked that where is it? Way up here. Way up here. I will send it back to you. Okay? I will send it back to you. Where did you send it? Which one did you send it to? That's okay. That's quite all right. I can send it back to you or I can do it Thursday. You tell me which one you want to do. Okay? Because I'm going to be live again on Thursday. Christina wants to know who is around me. Thank you so much. Same to you. And I do feel God has blessed me. Absolutely. Send it back, and it is on Cash App. Let me figure that out. I really don't know how to send back on Cash App, but let me see if I can manage. Let me see if I can figure it out. How does that work? It's not even showing on my end yet, so I'm going to have to give it a little bit of time to process, I guess, because I don't see it here. Maybe if I close it out and reopen it. No, it's okay. No problem. Still not here. I will try again in a few minutes, okay? Okay, Christina wants to know who's around her. Let's see what we got for Miss Christina. Christina is the last reading of the night. If you're interested in getting a private reading with me, the information is in the description box of this video. You can reach me on my Facebook page, Misty the Medium 2, or you can reach me on my website, www.mistythemedium.com. We are doing for Christina Gala. Who's around Christina? So I'm immediately being pulled to a female energy. Is that what I want to say? I'm not sure if this is a mom for you or just somebody who had a very maternal energy. I am feeling, though, that this person might have had a very short fuse, like they had a temper. Does that make sense for you, Christina? Feels like they have a temper, but in the respect of like they yelled. They yelled a lot. And I'm not sure why, but I feel like they yes. Do you know if this person like would pick? Yes, ma'am. Do you know if they would like constantly be messing with their fingernails or tapping their fingernails, making some kind of a noise with their fingernails? Is this your mom? Your ex-mom. Okay. Um she doesn't it doesn't exactly feel like the best relationship. But she does want you to know that she misses you. Tan and skinny. She wants you to know that she misses you. It doesn't exactly feel like the best related, like it doesn't, how do I say that? She's not the closest person that you've had in your life. How's that? Does that work? I'm trying to say things in a nice way. Um, and I just feel like that is on her. All right, that the reason for this lack of a close relationship with her is was due to her, and it wasn't necessarily anything you did. It wasn't anything to do with. Um, I feel like she wasn't very welcoming. She feels very territorial about her son. Um, so she was not necessarily, or her daughter. I don't speak with her daughter no more. Maybe that's it. I mean, maybe I don't know. But she just feels like she just wasn't very welcoming. She feels very protective of her from outsiders is what she's telling me from outside. She feels like she really wanted to keep everyone in her family very very close, and it just doesn't feel to me like she wanted any outside interference in that. Kind of got a little bit of a narcissistic vibe, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yep, she's saying yep, yep. Okay, well that's great. Do you have do you have an uncle that has passed over, Christina? Somebody that used to wear a necklace. She loved me. Maybe it's who he is with now. She just doesn't have a very welcoming energy about her children. She's nope. This feels like a what? Oh, so, okay. Godfather, you mean in the respect of somebody that was chosen to raise you if something happened to your parents? Is that right? I'm not sure how that works. He was your sister's uncle. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. And was he a smoker? You would call him no in Greek. Okay. No. I can't say that. Godfather. Okay. Um, did he have? He was a smoker. Okay. Because I'm feeling some issues with the lungs and the chest, and definitely he was showing me a necklace, so that makes sense. And do you have somebody who's passed that had an injury to the face, some kind of trauma to the face, something with the face, Christine? It's some kind of an accident. He was a close friend of the family. Okay, no problem. I get it. Do you have somebody like that? Hi, Phaedra. How are you, dear? We're almost done. I've been live for almost 4 hours, so I'm pretty much tapped out, and my list is closed. Okay, and so I have him here as well. Okay. Okay, so I have him here as well. And I do also have another male stepping forward for you. And this is not somebody related to you. This is just another male that you have known in your life, not your physical family that passed. Okay, this feels like a contemporary. This feels like a friend. He fell out of a window. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. My list for readings, uh, the donations, everything is closed. We're done. We're all done. Um, do you understand about another mail that's here for you, Christina? That was Mike. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you understand that. And then I also have two other ladies coming forward. They're very close to each other. They're making me feel like they are in your family. They're not in your immediate family, but there are family members. So these are going to be aunts, or an aunt and a cousin, like a mother-daughter combination. It's they're in your family, your extended family, but they're not your immediate family. Okay. I know it's amazing what I could do after I've been doing readings for 4 hours. I mean, look how great I am. But yeah, that's the. Do you understand who these two women are, Christina? Phaedra, I politely declined. No, I'm not doing any more readings. Okay, this is a mother and a daughter. This is a mother and a daughter, or two sisters that are coming through, and they're telling me they're removed. They're not your immediate family. They're removed. Okay, they're not. They're in your family, but they're distant. That's what they're telling me. So these could be members of your family that did not live close to you. It could be that they were geographically distant, like in another country, another continent. They were not close to you in any way. They were not, is what they're telling me. Okay. Carol Ann, I don't understand why you're writing that. So that's okay. That's okay. It could be if it's physically distant, geographically distant, not close, didn't communicate very often. Yes, her aunt and cousin. Yes, that makes sense. Okay. You do have a lot of family around you. Yes, they were saying they were very distant from you. They were not very close to you, but they were related. Okay. Greece. Okay, that makes sense. So you do have a lot of family around you. Okay, you do have a lot of family that steps forward for you. They want you to know that they know that you carry a lot on your shoulders. Okay, they want you to know that their heart goes out to you. They said. And they said anytime that you want a break, you just ask for it. Okay, you let them know that you need a break, and they'll give you a break. Okay, they'll help you get a break, in other words. All right, so they want you to know that you can always call on your loved ones to ask for assistance and say, hey man, I need a break, give me a little bit of a break here. Okay. All right, they want you to know that. All right. Thank you for subscribing. You're catching the tail end of a very long live stream of readings, and I appreciate you subscribing to my YouTube channel. That's awesome. Okay. They came as a collective message for you, Christina. Christina. Okay, that's what they wanted you to know. They wanted you to know that they know that you carry a lot on your shoulders, that you have a lot of responsibility and a lot of burden, and anytime that you need a break, just ask. That's what they said. Okay, Carol Ann, I will write my email address in the comments for anyone that would like to contact me for a private reading, because there seems to be an issue. I don't know if I spelled it wrong or what, but here is my, let me just make sure I'm spelling it right now. Here is my Gmail. Contact me about setting up a private reading, okay? You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. I'm so happy that I was able to assist you. I just want you to know that you have a very loving, supportive spirit family. Thank you so much for your patience and waiting for this very long list of readings. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody's donations tonight. I will be sending whoever that was, Cash App, I think it was. Who was it? that I was supposed to, I don't know. Awesome. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I could help you. I still don't have that person, so I guess it might not have went through. So anyway, I literally just said, Angela, I literally just said that this was the end of my life and I'm not doing anymore. I've literally done like 20 readings tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 readings. I'm all done. All done. I'm just looking for the person that I'm supposed to send the money back to. What is their name? What was their name? Shh. Sherry Ann May. Okay. I am looking for Sherry Ann May. I'm going to return if I ever get it because I haven't seen it yet. Sherry Ann May. I have not received your Cash App payment yet, Sherry Ann May. So if and when I do receive it, I will send it back to you. Okay? Christina, I don't even remember what I said. It was Cash App. Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it and I don't have her. I don't have her. It's not on here, so I'm not going to send her money if I never got it. You know what I mean? But Christina, I have absolutely no idea what I even said. Channeling, just goes through me. It doesn't stick in my brain. I don't even remember who it was. I'm sorry. Okay, well, everybody have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining me tonight. Like I said, I hope to be here tomorrow early afternoon unless I'm too exhausted. If I'm not exhausted, I will be here to do free pick 3 lucky numbers for each state in the United States. Okay. And if you're not in the United States and you do have a pick 3 lotto wherever you are, just shout out your location and I will give you your lucky pick 3 with my lucky lotto deck that I created myself. And that's going to be for the whole month of September. All right. So anyways, thank you all for joining me. If you're interested in getting a private reading with me, please reach out to me at my Gmail, mistylariviere@gmail.com. That is mistylariviere@gmail.com. I know it's long and stupid. Or you can reach out to me on my Facebook page, which is in the information box, or my website, www.mistythemedium.com. I am going to go look and see what's going on with that right now because for some reason it hasn't been working today. I hope you all have a wonderful night.